to check to see if we're up.
Broadcast is live and the internet crashes.
Dun, dun, dun. Let's see if it's actually popping up.
I'm going to try to behave because this is live.
Try to behave.
There's no editing the bullshit that's going to come out of my mouth. So
Yeah.
No nip slips, you'll.
All right, so yeah, we are currently live right now. Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Jason Lowry on the Nerds Have Spoken. I'm here with my partners in crime, or lack thereof, this week. No, I'm just kidding. I am here with pop star Cocoasmooth and SLB Baby. How you guys doing?
I am good, man.
This is weird because we're actually live for once in a while, so it's definitely going to be pretty interesting. So, but
it's live and intimate because there's only three of us.
Yeah, right. And then Wolf is going to pop in here in a bit and everything else, and then we'll kind of go from there.
It's going to get real intimate, actually, because I'm about to do a public service announcement, kind of.
Oh, I thought it was going to strip.
So, what happens is, Jay's known me for quite some time, and around this time of the year, I tend to get real funny. Like my head works differently. I suffer from depression and anxiety and all sorts of stuff, and I always get hit hard around this time of the year. And I tried very hard to try to fight the funk that comes during when these episodes happen to me, right? I just want people to know that it's if you're struggling and you're going through stuff, it's a good idea to talk about it and communicate it and not try to keep it into yourself, because you could really mess yourself up. You could allow your thoughts to really destroy you if you don't talk to somebody. And believe me, there are a couple of cons that I know I haven't really confessed this to nobody, but on the flight to a couple of the conventions that we were during TFcons, I cried like a little bitch on the plane, not understanding why. I felt like what's the name? You ever see that movie Analyze This or Analyze That?
Yeah.
I felt like Robert De Niro's character just weeping for no gosh damn reason, not understanding why. And I learned that at that point that there was a problem, and I had to go, seek counseling to try to address that. Now, again, the problem with going through stuff like this is that there's no logic behind it. It's just it's just feelings, and and you try to. Well, I tried to Vulcan go through this stuff like, let's see if I could do stoic, keep it stoic, and just see if I can process this through my through all my head. But no amount of logic will help get rid of the negative feelings inside. So just gotta find a way to ask for help when the time comes. Right?
Be sure to reach out to your friends, especially with everything going on this past year and shit. So
yeah, especially not everybody. I like to think that I'm built for solitude with all the hobbies that I got. I got a fuck ton of comics, movies, and video games that I ain't even played yet, right? To keep myself, busy. And sometimes, man, no matter, it just doesn't happen, and your mind becomes your enemy. And so, do your best to try to, reach out, talk to somebody. Don't let it consume you, because it will. And as if anybody's ever known me, I don't know. And while I'm not nearly as funny as Robin Williams, I like to think of myself kind of like him. There's somebody who just try to be funny, to try to, I guess not address the the funk inside. So I figure if I make others, laugh or be happy, I can ignore the things that are going on from within. But yeah, don't be like that, folks. If you do got issues, please.
Did I just walk into a therapy session here?
I feel like I owe you all so much money for an hour session, man.
Yeah, no shit. Like,
send you a bill here.
And because I figured that there'd be other people who are like me, especially once what they call it, daylight savings actually fucking happens.
Yo,
when
I do get depressed during the winter time,
yeah.
so.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
hard.
no joke. So do I. I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I stopped, that I killed our vibe, it's time to resurrect it.
Yeah, right. So SLB, how was your week, dude?
I just want to point one thing out really quickly. Is one of these things is not like the other. You got a bald guy with a beard, bald guy with a beard, bald guy with a beard, and you're the built opposite, man.
Right.
I wish I could grow a beard. If I could, I would. And normally, I do keep myself bald. For whatever reason, I decided I wanted to grow my hair until this whole COVID thing finally goes away. But since it hasn't gone away, I'm still rocking the mullet, the fake mullet.
Fuck it.
You know what you should do, man? Is just grow it out, and once everything is done, just donate your hair.
Right?
Seriously.
Yeah, no, for real. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And believe me, I'm not gonna hold back. I'm going straight back to being zero again because I love
Oh, really?
not having hair. Believe me, you guys see me when I didn't have hair. I
Mhm.
enjoyed, not having
Oh,
hair.
yeah.
Less maintenance,
Yeah.
Yeah. So how was your week, dude?
Oh man, it's been good. Just gearing up for TFcon. Just trying to stay positive. All that shit. I don't like talking about my work. My work sucks. I hate my job. But no, I've just been chilling, just relaxing, just the anxiety of going on vacation and going on a plane for the first time in years. It's just I just gotta focus and just get my head on straight and just worry about it one piece at a time.
Where are you flying from?
I'm flying from Illinois, a good suburb called Aurora.
Hmm.
Do you remember
Okay.
Wayne's World?
Yes.
Yeah.
Party on Wayne.
Party on Garth. It's a suburb of Chicago. I'm flying out of there Friday. I'll be arriving early evening in Baltimore.
Oh, it's not too bad.
No, like I said earlier, man, I'm never doing that fucking drive ever again. 13 hours in the
From
car.
Illinois, I don't blame you.
Did it by myself. I left. Yeah, I think I left 4:00 in the morning. Got to where was it? Virginia.
Yeah.
At 7 at night. Oh, it was brutal. It was just brutal.
Try going across country with 12 people in a single van. There was a lot of farts in that van, I could tell you that.
I'm gonna say no, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that I went to a bachelor party up in Buffalo, New York. We drove from Illinois to Buffalo, New York for the Buffalo Wing Festival with 6 people in a minivan on a very high protein diet.
Oh.
Oh no!
And all that hot wings and shit too.
Hot wings, alcohol. It was not a good mixture.
Oh. Jesus.
But yeah,
Man, I have a question. So when you in the last TFCon that you drove, it took how long again for that drive?
13 hours.
Okay,
Yeah.
now here's the real question.
stopping. Without stopping was 13 hours, but I stopped
How-
a few times to get gas and food. And
Yeah.
That's not the real question. The real question, I'm almost leading up to the part where did it affect your Dungeons and Dragons game at all?
Oh God!
Oh.
Were you able to concentrate or think about stuff, play properly, or did it affect you?
Oh God! So is for people that don't know, I was rooming with Jed and Levy for Blackout and Shout, and brother Kyle and Nate. So it's 5 of us in a hotel room, and I used to play with them, but they still play Dungeons and Dragons. And we said that when we got to TFCon, we're gonna play in person. Is that a cat ass?
That was a cat ass.
We have at least one cat chocolate starfish showing up on the show. At least one. So.
I saw it in the corner of my eye.
I love it.
Yeah.
So we
That's
decided
what we're known
that for the first time, we're going to play Dungeons & Dragons in person together for the first time. So I get there at 7 o'clock at night.
Mhm.
And then from 7 o'clock at night, maybe 8 o'clock at night, till 3 in the morning, we were playing Dungeons & Dragons.
Jesus.
That's 20 hours, 23 hours of me being awake. I'm like, guys, I really need to go to bed, dude. I'm dying.
That's what I was saying.
And the
I'm
worst part,
not all of you try.
the worst part was I was drinking what's that Jamaican beer? Oh, Red Stripe.
Red Stripe.
Stripes.
I pounded 6 of those. No
Ooh.
effect. Nothing. And I'm
You were just so tired, didn't even bother.
Nope.
Yeah.
no. But I don't think Jed and Levy are going to TFCon this year, so I'll not be playing D&D. So I'll actually have some free time to hang out with people.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be able to do that. Get some beers and hang out, and I can't wait to.
I was like, damn, that's dedication. I was like, I when I used to play Dungeons and Dragons, I know that it would be hard for me to even think after a flight and this is flying, not even driving. How I was, how am I gonna play today?
Oh yeah.
No, I was really thinking of that for like a good few hours in the drive there. I'm like, all right, here's what I'm playing as. Here's the strategy. Here's what I'm gonna do. And then I get there and I got all this stuff prepared. And Jen starts his campaign. I'm like, oh, there goes everything out the fucking window.
Yeah, right. Oh man! All right, so let's continue on with everybody else's week, and then we'll kind of get into more of the stories of TFCon and all that.
All right.
Coco, how was your week?
Well, it was shitty, and it got shittier today. Baltimore destroyed the Chargers earlier today, and it was bad. Like, it was a day, man. If I wasn't depressed this whole week, this definitely would have put me over the edge of serious depression today. But, what ended up happening, I went on a shopping therapy to try to make myself feel better about stuff, and I'll show it to y'all when the time comes. But
did you buy hair products?
You know what? I never do. I'm a wild man, dude. It's terrible. Like, I used to be such a metro back in the day, man. I used to be all about it. Like, I used to be prim, proper, make sure that all the clothes that I wear, exactly what they said in Queer Eye from the Straight Guy show, back in the day. That was me, man. I always come out smelling good. Had to have cologne. Looked like I came out of a music video back in the day. I always had to look really good when I got out. But after Iraq, I just don't feel the same about stuff anymore. Like, I just gotta stop giving a fuck. And it's crazy because you're not supposed to. You're supposed to take care of yourself, man.
Yo,
been unmotivated.
If you had a hat on and some sunglasses, you would look like a Filipino Eazy-E.
Right.
And now I will never unsee that.
Oh my goodness.
In fact, there's your Halloween costume right there.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? You're right. You could pull it off.
I just need some lokes. But here's a problem. I live in, for real, the West Coast, and I couldn't get away with wearing that without problems. So
yeah. Maybe you could wear it on the show one day or something like.
Yeah.
Yeah. But not out here. No way.
Mm-hmm.
And also, it doesn't help that I can't celebrate any holidays because congregation is not about that life. And it's just tough not being able to do all the fun Halloween stuff that I used to be able to do back in the days before I joined my church. So, yeah, naturally I'm a little bitter about it, but at the same time, I got to stay the course and remember, salvation is more important than, being a hoe for the weekend of Halloween.
That might be a show title. Salvation is more important than being a hoe.
All right, write that down for the Halloween episode.
I really do miss me. I miss being a 304, but I gotta behave, so I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what was that? Say it again. Salvation what?
I forget now. Salvation is more important
than being a hoe.
Than being a 304.
Yeah.
Being a hoe.
Yeah, like for some reason, sometimes when I see, just like EE said, like every time I see Coco's hair, I keep thinking of like the Soul Glow. Like I hear the song in the background going, Soul Glow.
And if love is wrong, I don't want it right.
Right. On that note, Wolf, how was your week?
Hi. It was fun.
Happy early birthday, by the way.
Yeah, we'll get into that in a minute. No, everything was good. I got caught up on a lot of things at work because I've been buried and stuff because we don't have enough people working right now. So I finally got caught up. That was good. Took a trip to Ohio. That was okay. I saw, what I saw this weekend? I finally sat down and I watched Many Saints of Newark. Did you guys see that one yet?
No.
I haven't
My
yet.
friend said that it was kind of meh, that it didn't really give them what they thought they were going to be, get at all.
Your friend is right. That was a very good review for that. It was man. Yeah, I watched it. I knew it wasn't going to be a Tony origin story, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to get out of that. It just didn't feel.
People were like, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I was disappointed. Maybe someone who's a little more versed in The Sopranos could tell me what I missed, but I didn't care for it.
So it's kind of like Fast 9.
This one is about family too. It's all about family, man. It's all about family.
Well, the mafia is a family, so there you
go.
I guess it's kind of like,
Oh my god. Oh Jesus.
But other than that, weekend was fine. Mowed 2 lawns today. That sucks ass.
Oh Jesus.
I got some things here to open in front of you guys in a few minutes. Looking forward to a 3-day work week. Gonna see you guys this weekend. And holy crap, I can't wait.
Yeah.
You said you're going, right, Josh? You said you're going?
Yeah.
Did I miss all that?
Nice. Yeah.
Great. So,
we'll get into more
You'll
stories and
going.
shit like that.
I can't.
He'll be there in spirit.
He'll be there in spirit.
Even if I had money, I couldn't because terrible. So update. My aunt is not look like she's gonna be making it.
Oh no! Sorry to hear that, dude.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
So family got to go visit her while they still have time in Hawaii, and I babysitting dad because mom's gonna be there to visit, and dad requires some level of babysitting these days. I never thought. It's kind of weird seeing your parents in that kind of situation because I never I always time. I didn't realize that time just fucking it goes by as fast as it does, and I'm like, oh, just a while ago. Well, 3 years ago, things were different, and now it's not.
He's like, the last time I remember, I got caught jerking off, and now I'm taking care of you. Like,
right, Barbarella. It's funny you say that, but yes, Barbarella of all movies, by the way.
oh God.
So much better.
Barbarella in 2nd grade.
Man, you peaked early.
Yeah.
2nd grade, holy shit.
He's like, he's like, we weren't allowed to get the JCPenney catalog because that shit was fucking wrecked. Like after it was there.
Here's the thing, how back in the day, VCRs, people could just watch anything now. But back then you couldn't. And Barbarella just happened to show up on TV, and I didn't, as a 2nd grader going to 3rd grade, and you see something, you see nakedness on television, you're like, oh, I better take your opportunity while you still have it on, in front of you before cartoons go back or whatever, programming takes place. And that's why I think, I wasn't, when you're a kid, you're not really prepared for any of that stuff. All you know is like, you got to take the opportunity while the nakedness is there.
I mean, as long as no one else is in the room, I guess, right?
Right? Well, no one else was in the room. The only problem is Jeff does not. When he wants to check up on his kids. So
Nice. Now, before we get into the other stuff real quick, since we're talking about this, so
what, awkward boners?
Yeah, right. So apparently, so what was your guy? Who was your guy's first crush? Well, we know Wolf's was. It was every JCPenney lingerie catalog, but
real crush would have to be Andy from Goonies.
Oh yeah.
Do you think we would get flagged if we used awkward boners as our show title?
I mean, we put motherfucker in it once before, so I mean,
Josh, thanks for that one.
Yeah. We'll have to have him back for that one, like.
I definitely have.
Or I could do a GIF like awkward boners, like him is, his face going like this or something. But so what? Wolf, what about you?
What's the question?
Who was your first celebrity crush? Before we get on to how my week was.
Oh my God, I don't know. Go back. I gotta think.
EE apparently said Tila. I don't know if that was his or it's supposed to be yours. I don't know. Like,
I think that's his. He's just being a funny guy.
mhm.
I don't. Give me a minute. I got to think about that. I don't remember. It's been a long time.
But while you're thinking about it, I'll just go and go through my week real quick, and then we'll pop back to it. My week has been nothing but work, and yeah, I mean, literally, it's been nothing but work for the last couple of weeks, like 17-hour days. It's been ridiculous, and it's exhausting. Like today, like like last night, I worked until 4 this morning, went to bed till about 10:30, and then woke up and I was working up until the show, and then I'll be working when I get off of here. So we just got a couple huge projects going on right now, so it's ridiculous. But I was able enough to go out and get a haircut, so that was pretty much about it. I haven't done any toy hunts or nothing. So, but I tell you what, I'm excited for this week coming up, going to TFCon, seeing everybody, having a few drinks, having a few laughs, making definitely some embarrassing moments. So, but that's pretty much my week. Okay, now let's go back to the let's go back to that shit. EE says Carrie Fisher was his, or the redhead chick from Kroll.
I'm gonna go with
What
I don't know. I really don't know.
All right, we'll come back.
I'm gonna shoot two.
All right.
Tiffany Amber Thiessen from Saved by the Bell.
Okay.
And you're not a true American unless you say I can't remember, Christina Applegate, Married with Children.
Mm-hmm.
Those two right there. Those are the first two of like any 80s kids first, like, oh my god, what does this thing do in my pants? Like that.
Well, if you're talking about awkward boners when you were a kid, then for real, I would have to say that girl from Cyborg.
Oh yeah, she was pretty hot. Yeah. Which one? Like the first one or second? Because the second was Angelina Jolie. So
the first one.
Hmm.
Oh, I remember.
He's like the girl at church.
No. What was the redhead? Tiffany, is that her name?
The song. Yeah, Tiffany. Yeah, dude, have you seen her pictures now?
Yeah, no.
She's still fucking hot.
Dude, I'm gonna pull her up right now.
I had no idea that she had a body underneath all of that 80s clothes she used to rock back in the day, man.
Yo, dude, I gotta find a picture of her now.
The best part of the 80s was the baggy clothes, so it's like a surprise.
Oh yeah.
Never knew.
It's like TikTok. It's like what was it? It's TikTok now, where all the girls are wearing fucking baggy clothes and then they show off everything underneath.
Or the pants that come up to their waist, like that's making a comeback all of a sudden.
Yeah, right. Like all the weird shit.
If I had to say that there was a celebrity that I fell in love with for sure when I first saw her, was that girl from Ed Wood, the one who played Vampira. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to think who was mine from the 80s. Tim Burton, yeah.
Well, I could say a quick story about an awkward situation involving this. Went to my grandmother's house, on my dad's side. So she's a nice Jewish lady from New York, lived in Connecticut. And right about this time is when Howard Stern Private Parts came on VHS. So we decided to rent it.
Oh no!
And then, so we're all sitting there watching this movie, and the scene with the lesbian's first experience pops up. And I just grabbed the pillow and put it over my lap and kind of try not to make eye contact with my grandmother. Because I knew it was happening. I'm like, don't make me get up, Grandma. Please just watch the movie. Don't look. Just stop.
Oh, no.
Did you choke, Wolf? You okay there?
I almost did. I almost did. It's close.
I'm fun like this now, man. Imagine seeing me in person.
Oh my god, that's so wild. What about you guys? Did everybody finish up all their 80s female?
Duck says Linda Carter.
Linda Carter? Yeah, Linda Carter was a good one.
This is more 70s, though.
Yeah. Let's see here. I'm trying to think who was mine. Who was mine back in the day? Fuck. Who was the go-to? Probably Jennifer Connelly back in the day. I don't know. She was pretty badass.
Yeah. She had like the perfect set of teeth.
From Labyrinth?
Yep.
Okay.
Even now, she's a good-looking woman. I mean, she still looks pretty good. So
She like hasn't aged at all.
no, not really at all.
What?
Oh, I'm just watching the chat down to the side, just laughing at people. Oh my god. Let's see here. They're wanting to know you're drinking a pumpkin cider, Wolf. What are you drinking? Yes, he is.
Real men don't care.
As his camera goes black.
Right.
Take my man card and shove it in your ass. I don't care.
Whoa. It's this type of show
He's not
now.
talking about
Yeah.
folding it.
We're getting awkward now.
He's not talking about folding the man card and shoving it up there. He just wants to go straight flat. Like
Take it
this.
whole.
Exactly.
Proposal.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ, we started this off pretty crazy.
Thanks, special guest.
Yeah,
Well,
thank you. Do we want to get into hauls?
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm ready.
yeah, sure. But first,
Oh.
Young John, what time is it?
Oh, I've been waiting for this forever. All right, I'm trying to fuck this up. All right, ready? It's time. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. It is time to nerd up or shut up.
Yeah.
Right. Hell yeah. Shout out to Courtney.
Yep.
Speaking of awkward moments.
She was one of those from the 80s. Fucking when she was in He Man.
He-Man.
The
Yep.
Masters
Mhm.
of the Universe.
Yeah, she was.
smoking on it.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
The Bruce Springsteen
hmm
video.
They're fucking cheesing off to hear Dave.
in the dark.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Hey, what's up, Jeremy B?
What's up,
How's it
Jeremy
going?
B, best pal? How are you?
Oh, man. Yeah,
Go
so,
first.
what's that?
Go first.
Let's see. Let's go to our special guest. What did you get for the week?
So, I got some cool stuff. Jason, you already know what this is. Some of it, at least. But I want to show this off first. I didn't get this.
A sticky catalog?
Yeah.
Nice.
Sorry, Yule. Again, apologies. It's not a 9.8.
It's all right.
I was waiting for that.
But I've had this for a while. Let me see if I can do this without glare. So this is Spider-Man #1, drawn by Todd McFarlane.
Oh, my God. That
very
looks
nice.
so good.
Yeah. I got this graded a long time ago. And 9.0, white pages, beautiful. So the reason why I'm showing you this is because I've been on a nostalgia kick when it comes to comic books.
Mm-hmm.
And I figured, let's go balls deep. Let's get as much as we can. So I went to my local comic book store. Silver and black.
Oh,
gold,
that looks
the
good.
covers.
Yep.
Silver
Sorry for
and
the glare,
gold.
but here that's better.
Dude, I just started getting that in my head now.
Okay.
I remember back then when they said that the gimmick was every single time Todd McFarlane did a cover, you have to find the hidden spider. And there are
Yeah.
so many spiders in that cover.
Mhm.
But like when Spider-Man #1 came out, is like when I got into comics as a kid.
Mhm.
So I sat there thinking, I'm like, let's go further on the nostalgia kick. Okay. So you all may recognize this. This is X-Men #1, Chris Claremont, Jim Lee.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Great
And I'm like,
cover,
oh,
man. Iconic.
Yeah. It's a
Mhm.
great iconic cover. But let's just keep going.
I know I ended up doing the same exact
Oh.
thing. And I was laughing at him when he posted this because I was like, I'm a sucker. I did the same thing 3 times.
That looks so good.
I bought that shit 3 times in my life. I
Why
did.
stop there?
Oh,
Oh, look at
The
this. Keeps
complete
going.
cover.
dude, look at that beast. Oh, my God.
Why stop there?
Oh, holy shit.
Oh, my heart
Yeah,
can't take
it's a-
He's going to have the whole crew.
It's not
Why
Look at
stop
that.
There.
the
Wraparound cover. Oh, upside down.
actual
Oh, there it is. Oh, cool. That was a good one. Yeah, I remember that.
So I got all of these covers because this X-Men #1 I had as a
Mhm.
kid. This was the comic that got me into as a kid, and I remember this, and I had it, and I just tossed it as a kid because I didn't know what I was getting into. But now I have all these, and the Chicago comic book convention, the big one, C2E2. is happening in December. So I'm gonna get these some bitches graded.
Hell yeah, nice.
And
speaking of which, before you guys, if the 9.0 that you shared earlier, what most people didn't realize is that's not just any 9.0. That's a newsstand version.
And that's also polybagged.
Yeah, newsstand versions are harder to find in good condition, so they fetch a higher price than direct sales, especially from 90s and above. So yeah, that book
holy
fetches,
shit,
a little bit more than
the
regular.
more you know.
Just saying, kids.
So also what I got is you guys know Jed, right? You guys know his side business, Hidden Toys.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So
we're gonna get him on here one day soon.
Some of you may know I do YouTube videos, and he actually sponsors my videos. And I do tubing videos for him, and I got a promo code and everything like that. So he hooks me up with some prints, and this is a print that I just love.
Oh my god! Look at that.
I'll back up.
Colossus.
Yeah,
he's so shiny.
This is by a guy named Yorgi. He does phenomenal work. I love this, and I got another one of his. This is Archangel.
Oh, that Archangel looks good.
Yeah. But I just love these prints that Yorgi does, and Brother Kyle, I had to get one for him too.
Oh, look at that!
And this is the gloss, dude. I mean,
was that the one you told me to get, right?
Gloss, man. This thing just shines and it's just so beautiful. So when you get yours in, dude, it's gonna look money.
Isn't he starting to do like metal prints and stuff like that too? From what I was seeing on his site, because I was gonna make some orders here soon.
Oh, give me a second.
No problem.
So, friend of all of ours, Mike Kincaid. This is that metal gloss.
Oh my god, that looks so good.
I don't know how well this is coming out.
Oh, he made that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is from Jed. It's the metal gloss print.
Okay.
The camera's not going to do it justice, man. The silver on Megatron pops so much. It's more vibrant.
Yeah.
And it's just unbelievable, man. This is amazing. Like, I got some of Mike's stuff already, but now that Jed's doing this with the paper quality and the print quality, it's just fantastic. It gives it like another level of just like, oh!
In fact, I'll share it real quick before we go on. So here's some of the stuff. Here's the website that they have. And dude, like some of the prints and everything they have on here are wild. Like you can go up here, what is it, by collections by artist.
Yep.
You can see stuff from Kincaid underneath here. And they're pretty reasonably priced.
Oh, yeah.
And this is all done. This is what Jed's site and everything, right? And then they have all these people on here and everything. And look at all this art. I mean, dude, like these guys are talented as hell.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, look, here's Brother Kyle's stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, here's that print you just showed just a few minutes ago.
Yep. If you go under Candace.
Yeah, Candace. She'll be there this weekend at TFcon too.
The bottom row, that's all hand drawn.
Yeah.
I've got that rat trap, this one right here, and that thing, and that.
Dude, look at that.
Oh yeah, she's good. I've seen her work before.
Fucking amazing.
She'll be at TFcon this weekend with Gary Chalk and all them. So be sure to stop by and say hi to her. So
I think I knew Gary Chalk was going to be there.
My plan is to bring that rat trap print and have her sign it. I told her.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So I'm gonna walk up with her sitting next to Gary Chalk, and I'm just gonna walk up to Gary Chalk and just go, "Hey, Candace." Kind of fuck with Gary Chalk a little bit. Fuck Beast Wars.
Oh my god! So what? Let's see the rest of your haul that you got. Was that it?
This is stuff I have yet to open, like Fans Hobby,
Nightwalker.
You know,
so good.
I just giggle every time I see that name. Like
Nightwalker.
I giggle every time I see Ace Hitter because of Blackout and Shot. They call it fucking Ace Hitler.
Jesus Christ.
So every time I see, like, it's in my stash right now, and I'm like, all right, I can't wait to get Ace Hitler. I'm like,
oh.
The worst part, I'm Jewish. I've been saying to get somebody called Hitler.
Oh my god.
Speaking of wartime, I got some G.I. Joe figures I have yet to open.
Nice.
Ooh, Lady J.
Yeah. But that's pretty much
guess
it.
that would be my other cartoon crush. I forgot about her. Ooh.
Her
Lady J.
Scarlet.
The woman who played was it Scarlet on the G.I. Joe film? She's pretty fucking hot too.
She's
Was it
alright.
Scott?
Just like smoking
Brian
hot
Britt
girls
agrees
and
with you.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it for my haul.
All right, so let's go to Coco. Let's see your haul for the week.
See them pops.
Well, speaking of Hitler,
Oh God.
I got Carl
Jesus
Dance.
Christ. Oh God.
I was gonna say that.
Afraid.
Upgrade.
Yes, I would like to know more.
I'm still on the Starship Troopers kick, and Gary Busey's kid, Jake Busey.
Oh yeah.
Fucking awesome, dude.
Remember that movie when he got his what was it, his arm fucking broke or something like that from in the beginning or something?
No, he got the
the
knife
hand.
in the
Yeah, the hand.
Oh yeah, the hand, the knife in the
son.
hand.
I don't understand why we would need to do this. Why would we need a knife in a nuke fight?
Mm-hmm.
Put your hand on that wall, trooper. Put your hand on that wall. And then I got the Amazon version of Ahsoka.
Nice.
Nice.
Pre-ordered.
There you
I
go.
gotta admit though, that Amazon sticker, very obnoxious. You know what I mean? It looked like it took up too much real estate, if you ask me.
At least they put it on the plastic of the pop thing instead of like.
Yeah, right.
Is it one of those peelable stickers to where you can move it somewhere else?
I wouldn't want to mess with it. Just leave it alone.
Oh, you should take it off and give her a tramp stamp.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no! And I got ethnic Boba Fett before
Ethnic Boba Fett.
when he's dressing
That's a
dressed up
fun
as a Tusken Raider in black.
Oh yeah.
Him and his gaff stick and his I guess the same kind of musket that the Tusken Raiders rock. I think I didn't really think I'd like that version of him until I saw him as a pop. I think he looks better as a pop in this outfit than he does in the show.
Nice.
So I have a newfound appreciation for that look, just saying. And then Samurai Jack armored chase.
Oh, that's pretty
variant.
cool.
This is what he would look like if I was getting the non-chase variant, the all bearded out version of him, Jack armored.
Oh, Knight of Ren asked, I got a Bo-Katan chase a couple of weeks ago. Do you have that one?
Yes, the one with Katie Sackhoff's face showing with her two guns.
Of course he does. He'll mess around.
And then for the real show, guys, the real show. I know you guys are excited about this. Tracks. I got fucking
nice.
Tracks, folks.
Oh.
Transformer that doesn't transform. It's
I'm
so
so
cool.
on the
That's
fence
pretty
about getting
cool.
Those pops, man. Those
The
Transformer
head
pops.
looks the heads look so good. I mean that's the most of the reason why I got it. So I think this was one of the better looking
Does it have the Rub logo on its chest? Is that what that looks like?
But the thing is, I don't know if you could actually rub it and something show up. I think this is just for you just paint it on there.
Literally.
Said that before.
And for the people who, I don't know if you guys ever watched this show, but this show is actually pretty badass. It's on Netflix right now. Kimetsu no Yaiba, Demon Slayer.
They're going to talk about Squid Game.
They don't make
Squid Game's
pop
fucking
from that
wild.
Yet. I got the chase variant of Inosuke. Normally this thing goes for 200. I got it for a much less than that.
Yeah, I agree with the Knight of Ren. I think everybody loves some head.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Especially Al Snow.
And this is what he would look like when he's not wearing. Well,
Ooh, and it's flocked.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So yeah, and this is a pretty popular character. You guys got to watch the show if you guys haven't already. Demon Slayer.
I watched the first episode. I haven't got. It was right around the time Squid Game popped up, and for some reason, I got sucked into Squid Game.
Oh, of course, Squid Game's compelling story, so I don't blame you.
Yeah.
It reminds me of kind of while it's not the same thing, it kind of reminds me of Battle Royale /
Yeah, it is.
Something about the gods. This other Takashi Miike film.
Mm.
Yeah, Korean drama is where it's at, folks, and that's it as far as I know. Is my haul. So
I got a question for you, Yul. I've probably been meaning to ask this. I've been into cataloging recently. I got all my comic books cataloged. I'm going to work on my CDs and everything. What do you use to catalog your pop figures?
Okay, so I use one of two: the official Funko one,
Okay.
and the other one is the Pop Directory, which is my favorite one between
The Pop Directory.
Yeah, TPD. But the problem is, I don't know if they have that for.
I didn't know Pornhub made an app. Go back to that a minute.
Which one?
Oh, okay,
What
never
app?
mind. I just saw like an orange and like black logo for a second. I was like, I didn't know they made a.
Yes. No, but
What's going on, buddy?
On speed dial.
for comics, which is one of my favorite ones, CLZ Comics is what I used to catalog.
Mhm.
Fuck yes, dude.
love
I
it.
love that app.
Is that one you guys would recommend to catalog all
Yes.
your comics?
100%.
It saves me from accidentally buying shit that I already have. Sometimes I forget. That's what's up.
On my phone.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
CLZ.
Yep.
Best app for archiving your shit.
Best
So-
app ever.
That's it for my haul.
That's it for you?
That's
All right.
for you.
Wolf, what about you?
All right. Starting off with something a little different. If you watch ETR this past week, you know Chan got one of these, so I got mine a couple weeks ago. I got a clumsy box
Wow.
Oh, cool.
by a company called YCat. Andre Ruiz put me onto this. It's
hmm
got this crazy soft good robot.
What the?
Oh,
I've
cool.
never
You
seen
got
that
that.
before.
That's
Dude,
cool,
that's
right?
wicked.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
really.
now, I'm
really
not
cool.
gonna lie. While it
It's
looks great,
obscure.
it's creeping me the fuck out. It reminds me a little bit of Tales from the Hood.
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
I was going to say Puppet Master, but
I was going to say it's like a robotic version of the guy from Trick or Treat, that movie.
Oh no, it's too much articulation. That thing's gonna kill you at night, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, it's got double joints here, double joints there.
Holy
Holy
shit.
shit.
He's got he
He's
comes
got
with
Tim's.
toolbox.
He's
He's got
got
a
Tim's
toolbox.
too. They gave him
Spare
Tim's.
face.
Johnny
Tools.
Five trying to fit in.
Johnny Five going incognito.
Yeah, this is really cool. I like this one.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, so shout out to Andre Ruiz pointing me onto that.
Mhm.
Got some. What else we got? I got some Thundercats.
Ooh.
I like Thundercats.
Ho! Oh, son of a bitch, so did I.
We got Captain Cracker.
Oh my god, I'm still waiting for
Oh,
Wave 2.
snap.
I don't want. Oh.
We got Jaga. Looking so nice.
Dude,
So
that Jaga
good.
is amazing looking.
So jealous of you.
And we got this big hefty
I know.
boy. We got Slide.
Oh.
Dude,
Slide
that
is probably my favorite out of that entire bunch, dude. He
it's
looks so
amazing.
accurate.
It's a good figure.
He's definitely quite awesome. Quite awesome.
Are you just
And
getting
let's
Thundercats
see.
from Super 7, Wolf? Are you getting the Turtles at all from Super 7?
Yes, I've got what have I got? I got the last wave that came in. I got Leonardo and Raphael. I got some other things on pre-order. Very excited about those. I like that.
Hey,
Slide on
Wolf,
Silver
I'm going to
Hawk.
send you a link from eBay, but there's a guy that has a new head for April that makes it so much better.
Please send me that immediately because that figure is trash.
Yeah, I'm going to repaint it.
All right, I got a box here that Jason gave me last month at RetroCon. I've been waiting to open this up. Oh, of course.
Happy birthday. No, I'm just kidding. I'm probably going to vibrate fucking everything around everybody, start singing.
I was unmotivated.
Yeah, if you don't know, normally we release our episodes on Thursday. That happens to be my birthday this year.
Mm-hmm.
So this was going to be on that show, but we're doing it live, so screw it.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Oh my goodness! This is a package. Of
Gwyneth
joy. Let's see
Paltrow's
what's
head.
in here. Ooh, that was almost a disaster.
Oh,
Ooh, that, I heard
Party
Chris on the
foul.
background.
That seems so close to be a party foul.
Oh
Well-
crap! We got Motu Classics He Man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I have a funny story about these in a second.
I sat on this box for a month. I have no idea what's in
He
these.
smuggled
It was a
them in.
great-
So
story. I
the
love
the
it.
best
I love
the
the
best
story.
thing about that He-Man is that I got it from EE. So he hit me up and he's like, "Yo, I got this He Man. I told him to keep an eye out for one because I knew you wanted one." And so, like, I basically had him cock block you to get that.
I asked him about that. He said, "No, it's no good. It's no good." No. Oh, we got Clamp Champ, Motu Clamp Champ.
Open that thing out of the box.
That's one of my favorites. I love that thing's face, by the way.
Mhm.
That version of Claptrap had such a good head. I like it.
Oh, why is this?
Dude, those were so tight
He
in
was
those
easily one of my
boxes.
most favorite.
Yeah, Clamp Champ, looking so nice.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
pretty cool.
Good one there.
Clamp
Got
Champ
one
is
more in
dope.
that box.
Yep, there's one more in there.
I
Clamp
had it for a
Champ.
month, Jason. I was like, I was so.
Well, the best part about it was I kept hitting up Wolf, and I also had my partner in crime involved in that, Crystal, to make sure you didn't buy those.
I had Yul message me. He's like, "Hey, you know what you should do? Stop buying things for a while." And so I did. Thanks, Yul. Oh, we got Rio Blast.
So remember when you went to go pick where was it at? You went to pick those up from that one guy that was selling them. Remember you saw that guy that was selling.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy never got back to you because I hit him up and said, "Yo, I want to buy those for his birthday." And he's like, "All right, cool." So I cock blocked you twice.
So I started to worry because I was like, you know what? While me and Jason were having this talk, I said, you know what? He might have an ego like me and just can't stand the idea of anybody beating me at, any kind of bidding war. So he probably would have ended up buying it. So I was like, hey, Wolf, whatever you do, just don't buy shit for a minute and let.
He's like, hey, buddy, maybe you should calm down for a while.
Hey, buddy. No, it was pretty funny because like we were kind of. For a while, we kind of wanted to say anything. We were messaging back and forth, making sure like certain stuff wasn't getting bought and stuff like that. And then that's why I kept hitting you up. And I was like, what'd you buy this week? Like,
I figured something was going on here.
mm-hmm.
I got something for my wife. She's sitting right here next to me here. She wants me to open it.
Oh,
Edible underwear.
tell her we said hello. Tell her to pop her head in real quick. Say hi.
You need to come over here.
She's like, no.
Said that hesitantly.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
I stole that box.
Oh, you stole the box.
Yeah.
Oh, the box says slide on it, and I was like, uh-oh.
That was awesome.
I stole that.
That would have been funny.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
Yay, now you can show that thing's
yeah.
asshole to us all the time.
Oh, here we go.
Just kidding, don't do it.
We got
Look at that.
Battle Cat.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Meow.
That's exactly how I got E.
That's
Yo,
nice.
we
Enjoy, E. Enjoy.
yeah, right. It looks like me and Yul sucked a few people into this shit. Like,
Next, EE, I know you sold this to my wife, even though you denied it 6 times. I like that you stole the box. That's for a loop. I was like, this is gonna be really awkward.
that would have been funny. She used all the boxes, because I saw you open up that other. You were grabbing that other gift. I was like, dude, that'd be funny.
This is from Crystal and my stepdaughter Ava.
Nice. Dun, dun, dun.
There's directions.
Gotta be 9.8, whatever it is.
That's a really long box.
It's supposed to be on the sea.
Shit, that's long.
That's what she said.
I wish.
I was waiting for somebody to say
I just told on myself.
your mother's been telling stories about me again.
Oh my God,
Zelda?
Oh my
Oh,
god!
man. Oh, wow.
Wolf! Do you have the power?
Oh,
Gotta unsnap it.
holy smokes, that is so dope.
That is fucking awesome.
Wolf, is that the biggest thing you've held in your hand?
Holy crap! Yeah.
Holy.
Dude,
so
Oh, your wife is right next to you. Hold on, man. She's whoa, watch it with that.
you could use it.
holy
to kill the cat
hell,
now.
that's awesome.
Oh my god, I could walk around the house and scream this every time now. Yeah.
And now he takes out every single light in the house when he does it.
I almost did, legit.
Watch out now.
Where did you get this?
Where you get stabbed in the back by Skeletor. I'm just saying.
Yeah, like dude, there's a couple places on there. I want to get a what's his name? Shogasoki or whatever his name is, the fucking ninja sword. I want to get one of those.
Oh, that's fucking
Shokusugi.
awesome.
That
Yeah,
guy's awesome.
dude, look at that. It's all metal, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, I'm gonna go out in the yard and just start going, yeah.
Yo, I think Wolf found his new way to cut grass. I had the power, bitch.
The neighbors are gonna ask me questions.
He's gonna wear that.
Now, your neighbor would
everywhere.
recognize. They'll be like, "Yes,
I'm
he has
gonna
the
wear this to
power."
work. Look at this. Strap. Like, I'm gonna wear this to work. Like, not even care.
You should be like, don't touch that button.
Look, guys.
Believe me, I feel you. I definitely understand the need to have blades all the time. So yes, walk around.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna walk around downtown with this. All you pansies got guns. I got the power sword. I got the power.
You know, you could probably wear it this coming weekend, and no one would say jack because of the
No,
cosplay
I'm not.
going on.
I'm not.
Ideas in my head. Oh my goodness. Wow.
No, this is the wrong convention, is it?
Not PowerCon. Oh,
Yeah.
PowerCon, we're closer. We're there. Wow. I am speechless.
Doesn't matter. I don't care. This sword.
Thank you,
This
bro.
sword
Wolf's all
turn
lightheaded and shit now. Like,
I'm gonna turn this shit into a He-Man convention.
I just got another awkward boner.
Ah,
yeah, so did
so
I.
do I. I'm gonna make sandwiches with this.
The awkward boner or the
I need a butter knife. Here you go.
I'm gonna cut it in triangles. Ah!
Thank you guys, and thanks to the show. I mean,
See-
Wells, Tim, Anthony, everyone.
Ralphie.
Thank you, Ralphie.
Yeah,
Thank you, guys.
yeah.
Thank you. What a day.
Awesome.
What, man, Wolf, I want to see you open up your next box just with the sword.
I mean, I'll take videos at Christmas time with me opening it. I will do it.
Ooh, we should do that for the
Secret Santa.
the Secret Santa thing. Oh yeah.
Remind me, it's gonna happen.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, I have a sword.
It's fucking awesome.
Well, now what you need is the Sword of Omens to go with it.
Oh, you could probably find one this coming weekend too.
Ooh,
You're gonna
okay.
have to learn how to
I'm just saying.
Wow.
I don't want to be an
fight. Two
enabler.
swords.
Thanks for that rabbit hole that I never thought about going down.
Yep.
I don't mean
I
to
see
be an
that.
enabler.
Two
but-
swords, yeah.
Dude, like Coco and I, dude, we got blades all over the place. So,
I know.
Oh my god.
was it every once in a while you should see mine and Yule's conversations, either pops, custom figures, or pocket knives.
Custom blades all day.
Well, that's all I got. Jay, show us your swords.
Fuck, how am I going to come back from that shit? Well, happy birthday, dude, for real. This ca-
Thank you, everyone.
we'll buy you a beer for your birthday and stuff when we see you and all that. Now, what day you guys going up
We're heading down
or down, whatever?
Friday morning.
Okay.
We're going to Baltimore Comic Con too.
Yeah, we're going Friday. Also, we got tickets for that. So,
There
See
you
you
go.
there.
You could rock the sword on that convention.
There you go.
Let them recognize.
dude, you could. They probably wouldn't even say anything.
Even though it's for real blade, they'll be like, "Oh, you know what? That might be too good for its own."
Well,
blade."
you could. What you could do is you could just show up and be like, "Touch my tip," and just
No. I got it. You tell them that it's your support sword. That when
So-
you're so anxious, you just hold
So
it.
if you look at the He-Man, ask Crystal about this. There's a piece missing on the back, or there was. So there's a funny story about this. EE sent it to me, and then I got it, and I was like, "Dude, it's missing a piece." He's like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "It's missing a pivotal piece on the back to hold the sword," and he's like, "Oh shit." So you should be getting that like anytime now. So
Oh, you got okay.
No,
That's
just
cool.
really
Yeah. It's coming. It's coming. So don't worry about that.
Riding Battle Cat.
FYI, I looked at that. You might want to put some Kiki, I think, on the leg or something. One of them seemed a little loose.
Oh,
So-
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Flow
So
wax. It's the best. I love it.
Guys
Mhm.
for the rest of the show now.
Wolf playing with his toys.
All you need
Hey.
now is the vintage head.
What I want to see you do, I want you to put the sword on that figure
Wait, the piece
and put it in the air. There, that
Oh, it's
piece,
right
that
there.
piece.
It was in
Okay,
the
yeah,
back.
yeah.
It was in the
Okay,
back.
I didn't realize it was in the back.
Oh, Crystal put it in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
I asked her because she put it in when she got it. So,
Okay, everyone's great. Thank you.
so I want you to put that sword on He-Man and put it in the air, and then I want to take your sword and I want to hear you say you have the power.
I did my job.
Wow. She did her job. What? Right now, or
Fuck it, do it.
what am I doing?
I said I want to see you put the sword in He-Man's hand in the air, and I want you to see your sword and say you have the power.
I've got the power. it's getting.
Man, if I could play that snippet, that would be funny as hell.
Back out.
Any excuse just to pull the sword out.
Look at this.
I know. He's like, all right.
Look at it.
I don't blame you. Just stab a motherfucker already. Get it over with. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Yo, I could just see it now. Here comes that cat, and he's like,
Get it.
Nope.
There can be only one.
right? Oh my god! I hope the dog doesn't try to chew that.
I'll even listen to these if it does.
Yeah, no shit. But yeah, dude, that's awesome. You got a hell of a haul this week. Holy shit!
I did. Thank you to everyone involved. You're all wonderful people. Even you, EE, because I know you were behind this, even though you're going to deny it.
The funny thing is, he's not watching the chat right now.
Aw.
Oh.
It'll be funny when he sees it later. You can give him shit at. You should show up with like the sword at TFCon and fuck with him.
Yeah.
So
You
anyway,
get this week, Jay.
compared to that, so you know the MPM 12 Prime. I got metal smokestacks for him.
Oh, I ordered those.
Yeah, so I got that coming. I got put those on. They're pretty easy.
Are you getting the other kit too?
I got the other kit, but it won't work with the metal smokestacks
Oh no, really?
because I didn't realize that when you ordered it. Because here, I'll show you the other kit. So it's either you have to sacrifice one or the other. So here's the other kit, right? This piece here, which is great.
Yeah.
And depending on the mode, you can rotate it, whether it's in bot or whatever. And then what's nice is it actually has an arm on it to where you can lower it down in truck mode, so that way you don't get the cat ear look. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But if you look at it on this side, it actually has this right here, and you can't put that piece in. So yeah, I got this, but I can't use it, unfortunately. But let's see here. What I did get was I got the 2-pack of the Turtles.
Nice.
Orokosaki. See that?
Oh, okay.
Hado
yeah.
Yoshi. Yep. So I got that. They're not too bad for what they are.
Very nice.
So I got the 2-pack of that. Let's see here. I did get this in the mail. You remember this movie back in the day?
And
Speaking of demented robots, and
They look
Chrissy Swanson was another one that was on my list back in the day. If you get a chance to watch this movie, do it. It's pretty fucked up.
yeah,
see that.
Let's see
it was
here.
one of the list of the WB's, one of the WB's best horror movies.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. So you know, like the Meister Hulk, right? The body.
Mhm.
So I got, motherfucker, did it chip? Yeah, it did. I'll have to fill it in. So I got 3D printed heads for this. So check this out.
Nice.
Okay.
So I got a 3D printed head of that.
Now,
That looks like it's from the original Hulk movie.
Yeah.
So this is actually a cross between the comic version and Edward Norton. Here is one where, so it came as a 3-pack. So here's one where he's just frowning.
Sad Hulk.
Right?
Hulk sad.
Hulk sad. Okay.
And then this one, I kind of want to buy a 12 scale toilet just so I can put it with it. But yeah, see right there, it chips right here in the fucking hair, right in the front.
Oh, I see.
So I gotta fill that in. So, but you kind of get an idea of what this looks like. Like,
It's really
pretty
good.
badass.
Really good.
So I got those. I got some head this week. And then let's see here. Surprisingly enough, with me and doing all the photoshops and everything for work, I got a new phone case.
Nice.
Ooh.
And what's nice about it is that I can actually put my stylus in it. So that way I can do all those photoshops on the fly.
Is that on an act? Is that a note? Actual
like-
note?
No, it's not a
Take
note.
bullet.
So this is actually an S21 Ultra.
Ultra. Yeah, that's what same here. I was like,
And
wow.
so I got this case, and it actually adds on, so I could put the stylus pen, the S pen, like the S pen.
Oh, so you have
so-
to buy the S Pen separately from
Yeah,
the.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So you can get it for like $30 on Amazon or something, and it works just fine. So I miss using the S pen.
Man, send me a link to that case so that I could do both of those things. Yeah, because ever since I switched over to this Ultra Pro with no stylus, I feel weird without it. Because me and you have been note people for a long time. So.
Oh yeah, and then the other thing is, we actually have the metal version of this, and we're gonna next week after TFcon, we're gonna do a giveaway for a 4K version of this in the metal tin. So
Good.
this is my copy, but the metal tin is one we're gonna do a giveaway on. So, but that was it that I got for the week.
Nice.
So, now that we got all that out of the way, Josh, why don't you kind of tell us about yourself and what you right in the middle of him taking a drink? Why don't you?
Speak, boy.
Yeah, why don't you tell us about your reviewing channel, stuff like that, so people can kind of who are not familiar with that, and tell us. We'll kind of get into collecting and all that after that. So,
Well, something else I got this week is my logo on a shirt.
ooh,
nice.
tpublic.com.
Those for sale anywhere.
tpublic.com. This came out really nice, bigger than I thought. This logo is bigger than I thought it would be.
Mhm.
I may do one like full size, chest size, maybe a little one patch up here. I don't know yet, but I got that.
Send me the link. I'll pick one up.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Yeah,
We'll post it on our channel page.
Bless you.
hell
Bless you,
yeah,
gentlemen. Bless you.
hell yeah, hell yeah.
Blessings. Stay blessed. So, as some of you may or may not know, people in the chat, I do YouTube reviews.
Mhm.
I am probably one of the lowest number of subscribers. I barely have 200. I don't do a
Ooh, you
lot
broke
of videos.
100.
Yeah.
I did it. I'm with you. I'm with you in the lower tier.
Yo, man, I told you, man. You gotta just post it in the chats.
I know.
We'll share it. I try to share your videos, man, but not about you. This is about me.
Yeah, right.
So I do video reviews. I don't do the normal, here's the figure in front of the camera. Here are my hands. Here's me talking.
So
Yes,
here you go.
that's
I'm just kind of sharing this right here on YouTube and all that, and then we can post a link up later. So
what I do is I do things a little differently. Is I'll write a script, and I'll shoot some B-roll of the figure and poses. Do some weird shots with dolly, moving it, panning it back and forth, and all this stuff. And I'll have a voiceover in the background, and I've pretty much evolved from doing what I used to do back in. I started in 2015, and that's when I would have the figure in front of me, blah blah blah. But I have a history of doing audio and video stuff. I took some classes in high school, took some classes in college. I've always been fascinated with audio and video.
mm-hmm.
So this has kind of been you might want to say like just like a weird passion. It's a hobby, but it's just something that I've really been into for a long time. There was a brief period in my life where I was in a thrash metal band, believe it or not. And at that point is when I got back into comics in like the mid 2000s. And I still just didn't feel like myself. And essentially I got kicked out of the band. But that's a story for another day. So at that point, like I was kind of lost and I didn't know where I was in the grand scheme of life, if you want to call it. But I'd always been this nerd. Comic books, toys, all this stuff. I knew all that stuff, but I kind of kept it to myself because I was in this thrash metal band and I'm supposed to be like stuff like that. But then after I got kicked out is kind of when I started like just being myself. And that's when I started watching like Pia's reviews, MGO, Balt Matrix, guys like that. Fuck Optibotimus.
I love that you threw that in there.
Yeah, right.
I subscribe to him, and I'm sitting there watching it. And then he starts going on this political tirade. I'm like, dude, go fuck yourself, man. Get up off your high hot toys fucking ass, and just stop, man. Oh my god, just so annoying.
Amen to that.
So he's like the epitome of an elitist. Like I can't just. You ain't hot shit, man. Everybody and their fucking uncle does. Oh, sorry for swearing.
We don't care.
You can. You're fine.
Okay.
Nobody gives a fuck. Go ahead, sir.
Everybody and their uncle does video reviews now. So it's kind of hard to. Fuck! I lost my train of thought. So I started watching the reviews, and I sit there and thought to myself, like, I have a history, a background in audio and video. Why don't I give this a try? And I started it in 2015. I've been going ever since. I don't do as much as I would love to, only because I have 2 jobs, full-time, part-time, stuff to do at home, all that stuff. So trying to find the time to write the script, shoot the footage, it's very time-consuming.
Mm-hmm.
But I try to do at least like 1 to 2 videos a month. Like I said earlier, Jed Vargo from Hidden Toys, he sponsors my videos. I also, Chosen Prime, they sponsor me as well, which really just like that came out of left field. I was not expecting.
Awesome.
That.
Congratulations on that.
Dude, like I remember, I'll never forget this. I did my review of King Toys Ferocious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Rampage. And I put it out there just like here, like for some reason I just put like my heart and my soul just like into this video. Like this is going to be an awesome video. And I put it out there. And then like a day later, Brandon hits me up. It's like, hey, do you want Chosen Prime to sponsor you? And I went, fuck,
do you
yes!
have to ask?
When I started, I went up to, it was at TFCon, I think in 2016, 2018. I went up to Big Bad Toy Store and I'm like, hey, I'm doing toy reviews. Would you like to get sponsored? Like, oh, well, you need at least 2,000 subscribers and this many number of views. And I'm like, well, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm going to go over here and start from the bottom and work my ass way up to the top.
Fuck you and Optibotimus. Go with him. Like.
Exactly. And so, and that's been like my YouTube career thing is just been, I collect Transformers, SH Figure Arts, Super 7, G.I. Thanks to Mike Kincaid, fucking G.I. Joe figures.
Shout out to Kincaid.
So, yeah, I mean, that's my story of the YouTube stuff. And on like a downer note, but whatever.
No, you're good. You're good.
Dude, you actually got talented. You can do really good editing and stuff. So some people don't even do that. They just like no soundtrack, no photo. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All the bells and whistles and title. Stuff.
Mm-hmm. Like it's going back to what Yul said at the beginning of this thing. Is like there have been moments in my life where I am clinically depressed and anxiety and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a brief period this year where I just really got down on myself and really didn't post anything for like 2 months and just really like just beating myself up like you wouldn't believe, down on myself. Woe is me. I'm terrible. I'm trash. I want to go take a bath with a toaster, like that shit. And then just like out of nowhere, I get these messages, these comments on my pages like, dude, your videos are awesome. Your editing is on another level.
Mhm.
I got an old friend of mine text me the other day, like, dude, I've been watching a lot of your videos. You're so much better than you used to be. And it's shit like that that just like keeps me going. Like I get down on myself really hard because I know I could be up here, but I'm kind of keeping myself here, and I just need to push myself. But again, personal stuff, you know, the jobs and the stuff at home, it gets in the way. And one of the lessons I learned while I was in the band is I missed a lot of birthdays. I missed a lot of time spending with my family because we were trying to make it. We were trying to get on the road. We were in the studio like 12 hours a day doing an album by ourselves, paying out of our pockets. So I learned a very hard lesson. Family always comes first. Like, I will not hesitate. Like, if an option comes up to like do a video or go or have dinner with my mom, I'm gonna go have dinner with my mom.
Yeah, that's how we do it too.
However, conventions are a different story.
That's what the homie's at.
Yeah.
But like family always comes first. Like I tell my wife, like if you want to sit there and watch a movie with me, tell me. I'll stop doing this and I'll go. All right, she's not coming in. We're good. I don't know if she can hear me or not, so we'll just.
He's like, shh, keep it down.
But yeah, like I learned a lot of lessons, like being in that band of like just things that are more important than doing that. Now, if you want to do that, go for it. But just keep in mind, like you're gonna wind up hurting a lot of people. Like my niece, I love her to death. She's like my own daughter, even though she's 21, could probably outdrink me. But I missed a lot of her birthdays, and I kicked myself in the ass for doing that. And she understands it, she knows, but now we're like tighter than ever. Same thing with my sister, my mom, my dad, all that stuff. But
that's amazing that you turned around from that, like just, you know, being sucked into what you were doing, and then now like you're, especially as we get older, we start to realize what starts getting more important.
Well, a lot of that also had to do with the fact that during that time I was in the band, as I went through a really bad breakup. I did not handle it well. Like I was a borderline alcoholic, depressed like you wouldn't believe, like suicidal thoughts, all that stuff. And the band wasn't helping me. They weren't friends. They weren't brothers, you know. They just wanted to like be the best band in the world. They didn't care about me. Okay. And that was one of the things that I realized, like what really makes a friend. Okay. Let's fast forward to like 2016 TFCon Chicago. Trust me, this is connected. I got this crazy idea in my head to do a video about TFCon. And in that video is I'm going to do a couple interviews. One of those interviews is, this is how I met him. This is Mike Kincaid. I am the guy responsible for inflating his ego. I'm sorry. I apologize. Just some things I don't regret much in life. That's one of them. But me and him hit it off. Like, you know, we have music in common. Transformers always there, you know, all this stuff. So me and him get to talking, and that's when he hooks me up with the guys, you know, Jed and Levy, and then brother Kyle, Nate, Yule, Jason, yourself, a bunch of other people in this community. And then in 2019, my sister passed away.
Oh, damn. Sorry to hear that, dude.
I appreciate it. Thank you. They were the first people I contacted and told them my sister died. And then the immediate responses I got from them, like, that is what friendship is. This is what brotherhood is these guys right here. Okay. And that's a lesson I had to learn when I was in the band, because I had severe trust issues with people. So like, this is one of the things I love about the community that we're all in, is I just got really serious. Holy shit. I'm sorry.
No, you're good, dude. It's great.
You know,
But
Life is like that,
like
though.
this
you know?
this
Mhm.
this is just another thing about me is like my life is an open book. Like you want to ask me something, fuck it, I'll fucking tell you. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If anything I can tell you will help you in your life, I don't fucking care if I'm a millionaire, man. That makes me happy. If I can make you laugh, if I can help you out through anything, like that makes me who I am.
Nice, nice. That's amazing.
With that being said, does anybody want to do my first rectal exam?
You're gonna be the one to perform it, or do you
No,
need
I'm-
somebody to give you the exam?
I'm a receiver.
Because if
man.
you're performing,
I'm almost 40.
I gladly do
Well,
it.
I
if
mean,
you got
we're
enough
gonna
pay-wise.
we're gonna be there next week, so I mean,
Fucking
maybe-
Wolf, bring the sword, Wolf.
yeah.
It's gonna get freaky in the hotel room.
Oh yeah.
Real life.
Oh my
ET.
god. There you go. Maybe we'll go live that day.
Yeah. Coming to you
Rectal
live
exams
from
for everybody.
Coming to you live from TFCon in Baltimore.
Yeah,
Here's
that will
SLB
be-
Maybe
Wolf.
maybe we'll do a parts party and then everybody gets there and everybody gets a free rectal exam or something like.
In that case, a parts party is just Wolf with the sword cutting off people's limbs. Like, here, you want a finger? Here you go.
Oh man. So what else do you other than Transformers? I see some other figures back there too. Like what else do you collect?
Super, like I said, Super 7, SH Figure Arts, G.I. Joe. You can also see comic books as well, which something me and you will talk about a lot. Let's see, what else do I collect? I collect Debt. Like you wouldn't believe.
I think all of us collect that. Definitely.
But that's like, and also like for some reason I have like this weird like collector card kick. So at the comic book store, I picked up like these early '90s like Fleer X-Men cards. Like here, I'll just show you one.
I got a whole box of those. Yeah.
Like
Archangel,
He's my
nice.
favorite X-Men. So if
Is that one foiled too?
No, it's not foiled. It's just in a
okay.
top loader here, and it's got a
Warren Worthington III.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's in a top loader and a sleeve. But
Because I remember some of them were foiled back in the day. Like they had like foiled accents
Yep.
or something like that.
that was more like a mid '90s thing, I think. If I remember
Yeah.
correctly.
Yes,
But
especially during Wildstorm era.
Mm-hmm.
right at the beginning of Image Comics and everything, also.
Yeah, yeah.
But also, I don't know if you'll know this, but CGC started grading trading cards.
Pokemon.
Oh shit.
Absolutely.
So
Interesting.
I've got
Hmm.
this, and if Mark Silvestri is at the Chicago Comic Book Convention, I'm gonna get him to autograph this.
You know he
Oh.
doesn't charge. You know he doesn't charge for SIGs, right? He
know.
just loves to
I
sign.
know.
That's why I love
I
it.
fucking love it, dude. Ooh, it makes my nipples hard and everything.
Dude, I'm gonna get a gif of that later.
Also, I don't know if you guys know who Daniel Warren Johnson is. He's a comic book artist and writer. Really big into professional wrestling too. So if you ever get the chance, like just watch. He's doing WrestleTober. So it's like he's doing like drawing like Jake the Snake Roberts, Cactus Jack in his art, and it is fucking amazing.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
But I don't play Magic, but I had to get his art.
Oh
Magic
wow! Holy hell! Look at that.
Oh, dude, it is phenomenal. And if you ever have a chance, read his Better Ray Bill miniseries that he just finished up.
Hmm.
Well done.
That's
So
awesome.
good. But I'm gonna get him to sign these and get these graded as well.
Oh, that's
I have a-
cool.
I have a question.
I have an answer. 42.
I know that Magic and D&D have finally collaborated. Did you pick up any of those packs?
No. There's a certain level to my nerdness.
I know. I came close. I wanted to reward them by saying, you know what? You guys should have done this when they bought D&D way back in the day, but they decided 20 years plus later to do that move.
Yeah.
Oh, I see the cattails. The sword gonna go flying. You shall not pass.
All of a sudden you hear wow and shing.
You hear Chris on the background. No. Oh my god.
Cat tonight.
Looks like meat's back in the menu, boys.
Oh Jesus. So let's see here. What is your all-time favorite comic book character? Well, obviously you said Archangel, but
Archangel.
like,
I can go like Spider-Man. He's one of my favorites too.
okay.
The Punisher.
Now, why
Also-
is Archangel your favorite?
Bladed fucking wings.
Well, it's not just that. It correlates.
What draws him to you, basically, or you know what I mean?
It correlates with the flying gimmick, if you will.
Mhm.
There's a certain freedom that you have while flying. Also, the specific fear of falling if you don't do it right. But it's more or less the feeling of freedom is flying and just being there and just being up in the sky. And that's always whenever anybody asks, like, what mutant power would you have? I always go, well, I'd like to fly.
Mhm.
And especially like the wings, just because they look fucking cool. I mean, just walking around with like wings. I mean, yeah, they get in the way, make it a feather up your nose or something like that. But who fucking cares? You have fucking wings,
Right? See,
but-
me personally, I don't mind flying or anything like that. I just don't like
I don't either.
or jumping or like base jumping shit like that, because I used to do that back in the day.
Yeah.
But I just don't like the sudden stop at the bottom.
I believe I can funk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is right now. Go ahead, you.
No, I was gonna say I can see the appeal with Archangel because when he first came out was it the Inferno series, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just love that he was he was shortly before the Inferno series. I just love that he was one of Apocalypse's horsemen and he was the angel of death. Right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And
That too.
then there was that sequence where he almost cut Wolverine's head off with his wings, and I was like, "Oh, I wish that had been." It's just
Yep.
Mhm.
to see it happen. But yeah, plus he has that kind of awesome '80s purple blue kind of thing.
It's fucking
going on.
awesome, dude. I don't give a
like
shit.
it.
80s, 90s, dude. The purple and blue.
The
with
color
metal
schemes
wings.
of all those characters
Fucking
was awesome back in the day.
Another thing that really I find interesting about Archangel back when he was Angel, and they kind of touched on it a little bit in the X3 movie, even though the movie was shit, was the fact that he's a mutant, but he's rich, and
That's right.
He's supposed to have like
Gorgeous.
this vision of himself, and his father is like embarrassed by him because he's a mutant, and it's just like, how do you hide that? All he has to do is wear a trench coat. But again, it's just one of those one of the main reasons for the X-Men being created was civil rights and gay rights and all this thing, and trying to come out of being who you are, And I think that's one of the most brilliant things of X-Men, especially in the Ultimate Universe. The way they did it was just like, oh my god, he's an angel. No, he's a mutant. But look at him; he looks like an angel. He's a mutant. Sorry,
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
get your hopes up. But
Yeah, people were mixed about him because I want to hate you, but you look so good.
exactly,
Mhm.
like Ryan Reynolds.
Right?
God,
Now the other side of that coin, I know we did, the character that you like, but what's one that you cannot stand in comic books?
oh man, see, they all have their merits of why they're good, but there's really nothing that really
Or is there one that you like the least, I guess you would say? Not that you hate, but ones you like the least.
No, there's not, because they come so frequently, or infrequently, I should say, if that's a word.
Yeah.
But you never really know who's gonna show up.
Yeah.
With the Beta Ray Bill miniseries that just came out by Daniel Warren Johnson, it's like you're expecting the story with Beta Ray Bill, but then all of a sudden there's Scourge. Like, fuck yes! Fucking let's blow some shit up with him. And Beta Ray
Right.
Bill, they're gonna go fucking get a sword from Salter. Like, let's go on this adventure. Or there's really just nothing, I don't know, man. I really can't answer that. Sorry.
Okay. No, it's all good. I mean, just throwing some questions out there.
Yeah. About
Did
6
you-
inches, by the way?
There you go. So let's see here. I guess next question, and anybody can throw some questions out anytime. Anybody in the chat, like Wolf said, that are in there or whatever else. What was your favorite cartoon growing up, or even till now?
Oh, dude, I remember distinctly like waking up in the morning watching Thundercats on the couch, watching Silverhawks, watching Transformers, like watching all this shit. Like, I may be born in 1982. I'm probably one of the youngest guys in the groups that I'm in, but regardless, man, I grew up on this shit, like watching like, and not just cartoons. I mean, like, my parents always had this thing of like appreciate the stuff you had before, so you can appreciate the stuff you have now, like music.
Yeah.
For example, like I remember growing up listening to Moody Blues, Beach Boys, Billy Joel, Bob Seger. My mom big into Peter, Paul, and Mary.
Yeah.
And also there's a side of me like show tunes, like all that stuff, like Phantom of the Opera, Little Shop of Horrors, anything Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Yeah.
I would watch.
Dentist.
Exactly, dude. Oh shit, dude! I have an Audrey 2 pop figure.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
We have an Audrey 2 life-size plant sitting in the corner over there.
Fuck yes.
That's awesome.
So I mean, like, it's always been like appreciate the old stuff, like even like Looney Tunes, the old Bugs Bunny, Tom and Jerry, you know, all that stuff, Hanna-Barbera stuff. Like, I love all that stuff. All that stuff is nostalgic to me.
Dude, like an old cartoon I remember back in the day that was pretty fucking wild was, remember Jabberjaw? Like all of them? Like, that shit was wild.
It was really funny because recently, like, DC did these weird, like, crossovers with, like, Aquaman and Jabberjaw, Flash and Speed Buggy. And I, like, as stupid as, what was another one? John Stewart Green Lantern with, help me out, Yule.
Space Ghost? I don't know.
No, it was,
I guess.
was it Huckleberry Hound?
Oh, so they're going with the more goofier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just weird, man. Like, seeing, like, DC characters cross over with something you would never expect, and it was just bizarre.
Yeah, El Kabong.
Although, the Batman Elmer Fudd comic was phenomenal.
What? I don't remember that one.
I do not remember this.
It was a recent one. It's like the past like 5 years, but like Elmer Fudd comes to Gotham City and he's looking for vengeance for something, and Batman's there to stop him. You're expecting like Elmer Fudd, blissful wabbit, but no, he's like dark and like noirish, and you're like, oh my god, give this to me now! What the fuck is this?
Holy shit! Yeah, I see it. Oh damn, I may have to pick it up.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
I can't get that out of my head now. Like Elmer Fudd trying to say I'm Batman or something like that. Like. I am Batman.
I am the tailwheel that flaps in the night. I don't know why I did
Flaps in the
Duck,
night.
I apologize.
That's like Darkwing Duck.
Yeah, I don't know why.
That's awesome.
I am vengeance.
Be very, very quiet. I'm Batman.
I am the night.
Oh my god, can you just imagine fucking Bugs Bunny being the Joker?
Oh.
Dude, he would make a perfect Joker.
He would.
Batman has, Bugs Bunny has a lot of asshole tendencies. Like,
Yeah.
remember when he had that, when he was, he kept hitting that one dude over the head with the scepter?
Oh yeah. Like he was kind of prickish back in the day for it. Like he was kind of like, a little too confident.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Do you have any? I know growing up, all the stuff you've been through and stuff. Do you have any like holiday traditions or anything, or any? Doesn't even have to be holiday. Any traditions that you did as a kid that you do now that you try to continue doing, stuff like that. You know what I mean?
I really, I try to have. I really don't remember my childhood all that well. As sad as that sounds, like I didn't have a terrible childhood, but I have a child of divorce, so there's like a lot of suppressed memories and everything. Yeah, it's not like my dad was an asshole or anything. He was always around and all that stuff. So, but there's really like nothing I remember. But recently, since that bad breakup I had when I was in the band, I actually wound up marrying the girl. So there's a light end of that tunnel. Me and my wife, we go every year on my birthday to one of my favorite breakfast places in Illinois, and it's Big Apple Bagel or Big Apple, Red Apple. I don't fucking know the place, but they have these omelets the size of footballs.
Holy shit!
Omelets are good.
They double their portion. So when they tell you they make an omelet with 4 eggs, they're actually making it with 8. And I go full on meat lovers with that, like, you know, sausage, bacon, and then their pancakes are the size of plates.
Holy shit!
Every year on my birthday, I tell my wife, like, we're going out there. We're waking up early. We're going out. It's not that far of a drive. It's only like a half an hour for us.
Yeah.
But it's just something like ever since me and her been together, that's where we go for my birthday.
Damn, Wolf will have to get out there to go check that shit out because that's a couple hours from you, right?
What?
You're about like 8 hours or something from there, give or take.
Illinois?
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. How far are you from out there?
I'm sorry you threw me off with that one. You're right by Illinois. No, I'm not near Illinois at all.
No, I said how far are you from there?
I don't blame you for not being near Illinois.
Probably 8, at least from Chicago.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about 45 away from Chicago.
Hash House of
What the
Go-Go? Is that what it is?
No, that's a side gig, Vanetta. Hash House of Go-Go, that's something completely different.
That sounds like a titty bar that sells breakfast. Like,
Yep. That's what I was thinking.
right?
It's got like a 70s vibe,
Look
you
into
know,
that.
'cause it's a go-go.
Yeah. It's got some old style music, some fucking Johnny Cash playing in the background, and you got some Rob Zombie sometimes, like just going. Oh my god, some weird
the girls in cages and everything.
throwing you omelets.
You don't pay in singles, you pay in like ham. Bacon strips, you know, that's what they work for. Gonna make it rain pork up in here.
To make me pork you.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep.
So, I guess we can go and we're about an hour and a half in here now. Why don't we go ahead and get into TFcon?
TFcon.
Let's do it.
TFcon memories and stuff like that. Do you guys have? Now, let's go around the room. So, Josh, how long have you been going to TFcon now?
I've been going to TFcon. The first TFcon I went to, the first one I can remember is 2016. I've not been doing this long. I know, hashtag late to the party, but I've been going to every TFcon since 2016. I went to the last BotCon, the very last BotCon. I think it was in Illinois, I think 2017. But other than that, I've been going to TFcon. Because it's in Chicago.
Right.
Except for last year. Fucking pandemic.
Well, last year was what, Orlando, right? Or
It was supposed to be in Chicago in October last year.
Orlando was the spring one.
oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
It's
I
like-
forgot about
like
that.
3 every year, and they all got canceled. The Canadian one
Yeah. All of them got.
was one on the West Coast too. I'm not.
Well, this time next week. Can't wait.
Isn't that where TFCon first started? Was it? It started off in Canada, right?
Yeah, it started in Canada.
I think so. Yeah.
They're based in Canada, so the guys that run Toy Hacks also are the guys that started TFcon.
Interesting.
And we'll have to get more. I could tell you more of that offline because I know more, but I don't want to reveal all their information out. You know what I mean? So,
Dirty secrets.
there's a lot too. But Wolf, what about you? How long you been going?
Resting 2 years ago. That was our first. I almost came to Chicago the year beforehand. I couldn't make it work. Yeah, 2 years ago was our first, and we had a great time. Yoel, I think I met you for the first time there. No, yeah. Yes, yeah, you were there. Met a lot of people for the first time there. It was, I will say, it's it can be overwhelming because, like,
Yes.
I've been to the smaller things with, like, my first one with you guys was NJCC a couple months prior to that spring show.
And then we went. What was it? Hershey or something? The
It was
Hershey show?
Yeah, we went to Hershey in
Yeah.
September or August, whatever it was. But that was a small group, and I got to be honest, I kind of prefer that a little bit, just because it's just a smaller environment. It's easier to talk to everyone. Like I remember walking into the room that Pinkerton had set up, and it was just like everyone was in there, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
See, I haven't done that yet.
And you probably won't this year.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's gonna be a little different this year because they didn't want to do things in the pandemic. I don't blame them for that at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, there were guys that I didn't get a chance to say hello to. I knew Cody was there. I didn't get a chance to say hello to him. A couple other guys I didn't get to say hi to. And it was just wow.
It's really hard to say hi to everybody because there's so many people. It really is.
Yeah, and everyone's out there doing their own thing. Like these guys are over there hanging out, and then these guys, and you're kind of just trying to like do the rounds, say hello, not to be rude or anything, but
you'll randomly find people passed out in the lobby or something, like
or walking back to their hotel room drunk. Yeah,
that too. Yeah,
I remember walking to TFcon in Reston 2019. As I'm walking in the line, I'm getting ready to get in line, and I hear somebody I just hear a faint voice go, "What's up, Josh?" And I look down, it's fucking Deluxe. I'm like, "Hey man, what's going on, man?"
Yeah,
Deluxe is awesome. Yeah.
There he is.
Just sitting there on the floor playing with toys. Yep.
Hanging out.
Yeah.
More time.
In real life, Matt is fucking dope.
Yeah, he is. He's
So
fun as hell.
dope. Yeah.
Oh, dude, he's
dope in the
amazing.
show. He's dope in real life.
Yeah.
Love
Him and Lisa, like they're amazing people. They're so great people. What about Yul? What about you?
Man, I tell
TFcon.
you, so TFCon Charlotte was the very first time that I flew out of state to hang out with people at all. That was strangers.
Right.
Like, well, not necessarily strangers, but strangers in the, like before the internet, days. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really going out of state to meet the people that I met.
I'm going out of state.
Online. I'm going out of state to go hang out with people that I only met online. It's very kind of scary feeling, even though
Meeting a bunch of guys to all get together in one room.
and from there, I was going in and out of the different conventions depending on finances / mental state. But yeah, that was the one that one was so awesome that it made me want to go to every single one as often as I could. Yeah, Mike was killing it. That's where I first met Mike Kincaid in real life. I only saw him, on the groups, and to see him in real life and I was like, dude, these guys really are so cool. They're not just what I think they are in the internet. They're really dope in real life too. So I met Jason. Yeah, it's like, Jason's really big too in real life.
Wow.
Yeah. And
dude, Charlotte was same for you, dude. Like it was the first one for me. Like we met each other for the first time. We like us, Mike, and some of the others have knew each other like back in the day from like the hardcore collectors and plastic crack fiends, like those groups before like the realm came about. And then the realm came about right about then. And then that's what we kind of met then. We started hanging out with all of them in person. Like for me, like I have a memory of, we went to Hooters, the Hooters that was down the street, and it was me, Antoine, Bethany, like some other random people. We were sitting. Oh, it was Darren Gillard, his wife. We're all sitting there eating, and then I asked a girl, could take a picture. She's like, "Yeah, sure." So I was like, "Hey, can I get a picture with a couple friends of mine because they're too afraid to ask?" And she's like, "Yeah, sure." And I was like, "All right, well, can you get you and all the girls together?" She's like, "Yeah." So I'm walking outside, and there's a whole line of like Hooters girls walking behind me. And next thing you know, like you see people looking around, you see Mike Kincaid, you see Antoine, Levy, like whoever else, like just beelining it right behind them. And then we all got a picture together, like right behind with a bunch of Hooters girls. And that was that was Charlotte.
Is this the story you couldn't share because Bethany walked in the room a couple months ago?
No. No, she was there. She was in the picture, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Imp Daddy Lowry.
Right. No, but it was funny as hell because, and then after that, like that was Charlotte's probably my favorite.
Yeah.
For like venue, anyway. Now, speaking of that, what was since you guys have been to a couple of them now, which is your favorite venue so far?
if Charlotte could still be Charlotte, I would go to Charlotte again anytime, man.
I hope they bring it back to Charlotte. I really do.
Yeah, I only have the one to go on it, so I can't really comment on that.
Yeah.
I've only been to Chicago and one in Virginia, so I'm gonna say Chicago because it's not that far from my house.
Right.
You know,
I mean, I've been kind of spoiled because what is it? The last couple of them, they've been like out here because of the pandemic and where everything fell. You know what I mean? So,
Jason, didn't you go to Canada one year?
No, I didn't. It was Kincaid, Gort, and all them went together.
Okay, I thought she went up there too.
We were going to, but I couldn't make it. So, because I was going to ride with all of them, but then I just couldn't make it happen.
Right.
And then I think we were going to make the last one, but then they canceled it because we weren't too sure about Chicago and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But then they ended up canceling that one too, so we couldn't make that one because we were going to go to that one. So,
go ahead, Yul.
One thing I wanted to mention before I forget, because this is kind of important. You have to understand that Dame. Seeing Dame in real life was a real.
In shock.
He hacked his internet. He's out.
Right. and same thing for seeing TJ Duckett in real life too was a real.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, these are people that I got kind of starstruck by, because I always seen their work on, online and their YouTube videos and shit, you know what I'm saying? So to see them in real life when in Charlotte that one time really just kind of, it's just so wow.
Well, remember when you and I were walking up to the Chosen Prime booth and I looked at you and I was like, yo, you know who that is? And you're like, who? And I'm like, yo, that's Dame. You're like, bullshit.
I know.
And then we walked over and talked to him. It was, yeah, sure as shit, it was him. Like,
I was like,
that's awesome.
I said I should have known that my boy is a Filipino.
You'll probably see him at TFcon.
You have to point him out to me because I have no idea what he looks like.
Oh, you would know. He
won't tell you, but he'll nod to you.
Was he arrested a couple years ago with the Chosen Prime people?
Yeah.
Okay, I saw him last year. I didn't talk.
As a matter of fact, the most unassuming person, the person that you would most assume that is not him is him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a good dude. He's nice. He's really nice in person.
Yeah,
very down to earth. Very cool.
I had a couple experiences like that at Chicago in 2018 because at that point was when I was kind of getting in a funk with my videos, and I ran into Kuma Style. I ran into Vangelis.
Yeah.
I ran into Bobby for the first time is when I met him. And I asked them for advice. I'm like, hey, I'm an up-and-coming YouTuber. Got any advice? And they did not hesitate to help me out tremendously.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of the weirdest experiences because I'm like, I watch your videos on YouTube. You have all these subscribers, and here you are talking to me. Like, who the fuck am I?
That's what's been amazing about, Bobby and some of those guys where they just come up and talk to you and just shoot the shit with you and then say, they even sit down and have a beer with you.
Yeah.
It was even fun to meet Dust for real in real life too. I like because at the time all I know him was as a mod in for the Rock at the group at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But to see him in real life, that was a whole lot of fun. Him and some of the and what's his name? But he kind of disappeared from the site for a minute. Jay Ruse, that guy was a really cool guy. Him and Jose, yeah, dude, yeah, those guys are such cool cats, man. I really miss. I wish that I was an East Coast guy because I would probably run into y'all more often than not, since I'm only me and
all the way
Arthur,
in Cali, yeah.
Yeah, me and Arthur are like the only people I know that are in California that are prominent within the and what's his name?
Calum.
Oh my God, Calum. Yeah.
True.
Yeah, Mr. Truitt, and we hardly ever really see each other, and you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. I think we see you guys more in in meetings, in more meetings than we do each other, and we live in California. It's just totally. Yeah, it's just the vibe here is just so different from the East Coast, for real. I don't think people in the West Coast hang out like y'all hang out in the East Coast. Like you guys could be in completely different states in the East Coast, and us all living under one state would still not hang out with each other. Yeah.
Well, dude, we got so many people just in my area alone, right? We got Dame just a couple states south of me. I'm not going to reveal where, but he's a few states away. You got Bobby just a state away. You got Pake for Life. He's 20 minutes from me.
Really?
Yeah. There's a lot of people. I didn't realize how many people were around this area, and until I started going to TFcon.
And seeing Joe K Dub was pretty funny. It was pretty fun too. When in the the Chicago and Reston conventions, those are cool.
Oh yeah. Did you guys have any crazy, embarrassing drunk moments or anything at any of the conventions?
No.
Here we go.
It's not embarrassing, but it's a funny story because the first time I hung out with Mike, Jed, and Levy and was at TFCon Chicago 2018. It's my first time meeting these guys for the first time. And I decided, like, this is my town. Let me show you where a cool place to be. They're a cool place to hang out. So where the convention was, it was in Rosemont. And not across the street, but behind the hotel is this weird strip of bars.
Yeah, I remember that.
And one of the bars is called Hofbrauer House.
Oh, yeah, that place is...
We have one of those here, yeah.
Unfortunately, ours did not survive the pandemic.
Ooh.
But Mike, Jed, and Levy had never been there before. And I was just recently there for a bachelor party, so I know what I was getting into.
Oh,
so
shit.
It was me, them, Vanessa was there, Jason Bren, his girlfriend was there. And it's like, all right, we're going to go to this almost like quasi-authentic German restaurant. You guys are going to have the time of your fucking life. And little do they know that if you order a shot from them, they will slap you on the ass with a paddle.
Shot ski.
Oh my God. And Levy, never really hung out with him before, like a fucking champ. Grabs his stein, chugs his beer, slams it down. Levy got wasted. Oh my God. So after we eat and have a couple of drinks there, we decide to walk around the bar strip. We hit like 4 bars. And then afterwards, everybody's just like, oh. And it was at that moment that I knew I had found friends for life.
That's awesome.
Great.
Dude, it depends what's going to happen this year. Some of you guys have met my nephew. He may be there this year. Was he the one going around at Reston saying that Beast Wars sucks? Remember in the third party panel, he yells out, Beast Wars sucks, and everybody got quiet. Like, so we're in the process of trying to see if we can get him on there. Hopefully we can get him there. But yeah, we're pretty excited. I always bring him. The last couple of years we've been bringing him. And like he's funny as hell. He'll go up and talk to anybody about having conversations about figures, and then telling you like, this figure sucks or this cartoon sucks or whatever. Yep. And then I remember like, what was it? Tyler Fulcher. I don't know if you ever met him, but Tyler was standing there with my nephew Tyler. And remember a couple of years ago in Reston where they were taking those pictures where they were in the suits and everything down Mike and Jason Brennan and all that.
I was helping Nate out with that.
Yeah. And my nephew was walking down there just talking with them, and they were like, who the fuck is this kid? Like, yeah, I remember that. And it was funny. And they were like, yeah, this is Jason's nephew. They were like, oh shit, that explains it. Like, he's a cool kid.
I'm helping like Mike and Jason and Nate and everybody like doing this picture. And this kid fucking walks up and starts saying Beast Wars sucks. I'm like, I don't know who the fuck you are, but you are my friend.
I know.
He knew because he knew he watches some of the videos and stuff all of us are on and everything, and he knows, and he's like G1 for life. He can't fucking stand Beast Wars at all. He's like, and my he's 15 now, which is going to be kind of funny because he's such a kid, but he's starting to grow now. Like he was a small kid, you know what I mean? But like it's funny because he just has no couth. He'll just go up and tell you, be like, "Oh yeah, that's a cool figure, but it still sucks." Like, like he has just like he did that with some people, and then I remember, what was it, Reston the first year, the TKO guys? We talked about this briefly last week, where they had those really bad like fucking Dollar Tree like deodorant sprays, like from Axe or something, the real bad ones. And so I gave one to my nephew, and he would walk around, and if he got too crowded, he would just spray it in the crowd. And he's like, "Can I do that?" And I gave him permission to do it. And then he would walk around, just spray the crowd, just to. And the funny thing was, all of a sudden the crowd would like look at each other, and they would all spread, and he would just walk right through. And he was doing that. He did that. Yeah, he did that the one year. He got me an exclusive. My nephew. I gave him cash, and I said, "Do you want to get this figure?" And he goes, "Yeah." And then he walked up, and he knew I wanted this exclusive, and he walked up to the booth and fucking sprayed that, and people spread out of the way. And then he walked right up to the booth and handed them cash and bought an exclusive in front of people. Like, it was funny as shit.
Jesus, man. No chill, man.
That's a great player right there.
It's great because I love my nephews and stuff, my nieces and everything, and he's the one that's really drawn the Transformers, so he really likes going. So we're gonna try to get him to come this year.
Good.
Nice.
So anything else about TFCon? Like, I know we're going to the Inner Harbor this coming week, actually. So is there anything you're looking forward to?
We're trying to get there in Baltimore area around lunchtime because we're going to this pizza place because they sell these slices and they have like 1 pound of crab dip on it.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Your butthole's going to be hurting.
I don't care. I want to have this before I die. Yeah, I don't know. What's it called? Slice pizza by the slice. I don't know what it's called, but we're going there. We're going to get some pizza and we're going to be full. We can't wait.
So you're going to have like, it's going to smell like seafood ass, like when you go to fart at the convention. Like
that's how I'm going to get the exclusives. I'm going to be like, the seas will part, and I'll walk right over and purchase what I want.
No, you just swing that sword. You're like, "I had the power, bitch," and just start swinging and be like, "I got the exclusive."
Yeah, I won't get thrown out for that at all.
What about you, SLB?
Have they actually announced any exclusives?
They did the one Legend, and I think that's it. Man. I haven't seen anything else.
The only thing I can remember off the top of my head was this Magic Square or New Age. It was a Megatron.
New Age. It was that repaint and then a new head or something. I forgot what version it was. Chuck will probably correct me on it if he's in here watching.
I just thought of another vendor we're probably not going to see there, ages 3 and up.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not going to be there, which is surprising because they're a pretty big sponsor too.
But they're up in Canada. And I don't know what the cross-border thing is like now.
Well, I mean, we saw Cybertronic Spree a few weeks ago, and they were able to get across.
They're just 4 people coming across. This is a business.
Yeah, that might be a little different.
Exactly.
I don't know. That may end up hurting. It's bizarre
because don't they got like direct links to MMC? That's why I'm kind of confused as to why they wouldn't show up if that was.
Maybe that's why we're not getting MMC exclusives.
Yeah,
it's a real pain in the dick to cross the border right now. Still, like you got to have a test. You got to have like a test like 3 days in advance before you go, and then you got to. It's a pain.
You get a tongue depressor and a thumb up your ass, like.
Yeah, it's just.
Sounds like a good time, as long as there's like beer.
Yeah, just say you gotta buy me a drink first, and I'm.
Yeah. Oh my God!
I guess I'll have to capitulate to this test.
When I booked my flights and everything, I was expecting the third-party panel to be on the Saturday, but no, it's on Sunday this time.
Oh, did they move it to Sunday now?
Oh no!
That's gonna piss some people off because they were only going for Saturday.
I'm probably gonna miss it. Oh no!
And it's at 3 p.m.
Oh no!
Oh, dude, we're gonna be gone by then.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Dude, my flight leaves at like 11 in the morning on Sunday.
Oh, that's gonna piss a lot of people off. I bet you they. They did that probably for the vendors. They probably did that just so the vendors can have more time fucking blowing money.
Yeah.
That's not good.
I saw that the other day and I got really pissed.
Did they finally announce it? Because I know that they kept holding off.
No, they announced the itinerary. I checked the website like a couple days ago, and they announced the itinerary.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be going home. Like no one's even gonna be in the audience.
Exactly, man.
I think they did that on purpose. Like, yeah, you know what? We need to get rid of those assholes. They keep chanting, "Pet stores."
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm going back and I'm going to pull it up real quick so everybody can see it, just to see if I'm missing it. Because I don't see it on here unless I missed it. All right, so Friday the customizing class sold out. Premium ticket sold out. Okay, opening ceremony, whatever. Late registration. Dealer room, guest autographs begin. Panel.
Yeah, I see it, Jason. This says hang on. Baltimore 2021. I'm seeing Sunday at 1 p.m.
Oh, sorry, 1 p.m.
Okay, yeah.
Third-party product review.
Oh my God, dude, that's gonna piss a lot of people off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, geez.
We're gonna miss it.
Yep.
Wait for you guys to tell me what's going on.
Well, at least we'll be able to watch the Hasbro one on Saturday. Isn't Hasbro doing their thing on Saturday?
I thought it was Friday, the 22nd.
Maybe it is Friday. I can't remember. Huh, I have to go back and look.
Yeah.
But so far, they've only got one exclusive. Mm-hmm. They're missing a bunch of vendors.
Yep.
And then I've been hearing... Oh, they said they did it. EE said that most likely did it Sunday because there'd be less people there. I mean, I can kind of see that.
I mean,
Hey,
yeah, I get it.
Looking at the ballroom this is in, and I see
I would
age
think-
3 and up on there.
You don't, or you do?
I do.
Oh, nice.
It says exclusives.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I don't know what that means, but
I don't know.
bad news, friends. Bad news on
That
one.
sucks.
He made a good point. Yeah, you know what?
All right, so here I'm going to share the screen so you can see the full layout of the venue. So, okay, all right. So you got the Chosen Prime here.
What's up, Matt Hurd?
What's up, Matt?
Beansy?
I love how they put the UPS store so you can buy your shit and ship it to yourself, so they don't have to worry about it. Like,
I am only going in there with the sheer focus of at least getting at least one figure, and that's MP.
wait a minute.
2.0. And if
Okay.
I walk out with anything else, there's no way I'm gonna get that shit home.
So check this out. So you see where the Chosen Prime ballroom everything is?
Yeah.
So I looked at Google Maps real quick. So this is the hotel for TFCon, right? Then you have a skywalk over to another building. Let me go to Google Maps.
Tabletop gaming.
So let me pull this up real quick so you can see this. So it's not in the same building. They're across from one another.
Well, I mean, at least there's that skywalk, so I don't know what the weather's
Yeah.
gonna be like, but it's starting to get cold in Illinois, so I can only imagine it's probably getting cold out
All
there
right,
too.
so we are going Pasco River. Okay. Orioles Park. All right, so this is the TFCon Hotel. Then there's a walk across this street into this building. And then there's another skywalk over here. In fact, let me look at this the sky view.
Oh,
See
wow.
it now?
Yeah.
So here's the TFCon Hotel. Then the skywalk. So here's the panels are at. And then you do the skywalk over to the Baltimore Comic-Con Convention Center.
No
So
shit.
they're like right across the
Yeah.
wow. That's,
So you don't have to walk on the street. You could see that right there. So we are staying over here at the hotel here. That's where we're staying at. But we are actually going to be checking out this Pickles Pub place because it looks fucking good.
looks
I'm
delicious.
assuming the only thing they sell is pickles.
Something like that. I actually looked at the fucking menu. They got a lot of stuff for pretty inexpensive.
Pickle
Like, look
flavored
at-
beer.
Dude, they got quesadillas, like fucking everything.
Oh,
And it's pretty inexpensive. Look at that.
yeah, it's not that bad.
They
Man,
got crab
out there.
soup. They got everything. Po' boys. Look, they got a Krabby Patty.
Squidward.
That's a gay bar. Matt. Who knows? Maybe it will be. I don't know. But yeah, so there's actually a couple of bars right here, and then we're staying over here. Here's the convention hotel, and like I said, here is Baltimore Comic-Con right here, so it's all pretty close.
Dude, that place is gonna be packed with nerds.
The reason why we ended up getting the hotel across because I'm dealing with all the cancer shit, right?
Yeah.
So like I'm actually getting a treatment this week right before all this is going on, so I didn't feel comfortable staying in the full hotel that all of Baltimore Comic-Con and everybody else is going to be here. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I just didn't feel comfortable at that time, but seems like there's a lot of restaurants in the area also.
Yeah, Inner Harbor is really, really good. Just don't leave that area.
Oh yeah.
Like that.
Oh yeah. Like if you start going over here, clench your butt cheeks. Like
Not good.
excuse me. I actually want to go to Bubblegum Shrimp, which is right over here.
How far away is it from the convention?
I don't know, like a 10-minute walk or a drive. I mean, here's the convention hotel, and over here, I mean, if you kind of look at it, they actually have a skywalk here going to this building, and then they've got what looks like another skywalk to that hotel. It looks like you could take a skywalk all the way across, because they even have one here too. If you kind of see that, they got one here going to the harbor. I mean, that's a hell of a hike, but I mean, you can do it. So yeah, but yeah, I'm pretty excited for this.
It's crazy. Every time I see maps from that perspective, I think about how I'm going to plan to destroy shit and escape and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna blow that toilet up. I'm gonna blow that one.
Like when you see those maps, I was like, where would I go if I did destroy shit? How would I hide? And where would be, all these different avenues where people would try to get me if they try to catch me.
Watch, you get a plane ticket and you're going to get flagged now after saying that.
I know, right? Try and catch me, bitches.
Yeah, the Filipino Easy-E.
Does anyone have any panel predictions, third-party panel predictions that we're not going to see, unfortunately, until Sunday?
I think you're going to see the... Go ahead.
I predict Fans Toys Seekers.
Oh, that'd be funny. Dude, if they did that, that would piss a lot of fucking people off, but I wouldn't be surprised them doing that.
I was working on a video today, actually, of like predictions for TFCon and everything like that. I did not think about Fans Toy Seekers, man. That Jesus.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
No.
If they could do
sweeps, Fans Toy sweeps.
There you go.
Scourge, I could see that.
Did they already show silhouettes of that? Just silhouettes?
Yeah, they did a couple years ago, but I think we're going to see more of a rendering of, instead of just like a 3D rendering, I think we're going to see like maybe a prototype of the rest of the combiners.
Yeah, that'd be
Didn't
great.
they post a picture of that? Like someone posted a picture of that not long ago.
Nate posted the picture in the Blackout and Shout chat of Fans Toys skeleton, the Menosaur skeleton.
Yeah, it's like a waist piece that snaps. Like it's kind of interesting how it's going to happen, but
yeah,
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I wonder if I could pull that picture up real quick. See if I can find this.
I'll send it to Jason, and he can.
Yeah, send it to me real quick, and then I'll pull it up. Like, what more can fucking X-Transbots reveal? Because they've got fucking everything out right now. They're killing it.
Yeah, they've.
I don't think it's going to be X-Transbot, but I do believe KFC is going to finally reveal Buster and... What do you call it?
Buster and Hydra?
Hydra, yeah.
I'm going to do a completely off-the-wall one. They're going to reveal Masterpiece Power Dashers.
That sounds more like Fans Hobby, but yeah.
They're doing the Omnibots. Why not?
I I hope to God that they actually show product shots of the remix MMC Autobot tapes.
Those
They teased
All
those
right, here we
years
go.
ago.
Here's that picture.
Oh, okay.
Actually, hang on a minute. Let me switch screens real quick, and then I'll actually get the. I picked the wrong screen before. There we go. That way I can zoom in and out. So apparently, this is supposed to be some sort of shell, like a hollow shell piece.
I'm okay with
So-
that.
And same thing with this, which they pretty much are as it is anyway, like the other ones.
Yeah.
But it's like, how the fuck are the shoulders gonna fit in there and the waist piece? Like maybe they just pulled it apart so you could see it, but like I don't know how they're all gonna snap together. I mean, you can see someone did a bad Photoshop because you can see all the
I just
stuff in the background, but
We're gonna finish this.
they're gonna finish it.
I hope they figured out how to make this right. That's all I'm concerned about.
I'm not going to put them together because I learned one thing I learned about third-party toys altogether. Combiners in general, they never work out long term ever.
You mean kind of like the Zeta aerial bots that I got that the arm randomly just fell off and it was broken?
Yeah, that's what.
The weight is just too much for combiners in that thing. Just,
Dude, I've had Zeta Superior sitting on the top shelf for like a good couple years now, and that thing has not moved at all.
Dude, I literally, we were on a hangout one night and I'll hear this loud crash. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I don't know if Wolf, you were on there or not. I was like, what the fuck is that? And I go to look over and I was like, the fucking the arm fell off. And I'm not kidding. Let's see. I think I still have the part over here somewhere. Yeah. So the shoulder piece actually broke off.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Like the whole thing. And I'm probably going to get shit for this. I actually ripped the whole fucking figure apart to see if I could try to fix it. And the bad thing is on this, like it's this whole mechanism, so I had to replace this whole piece.
Yep.
But it's snapped in such a place where, dude, I'm not going to be able to get glue on that. Look at that.
No.
It's going to be, there's no way. I mean, unless the arm doesn't move at all. I mean, hell, it did move and it broke. Like, I mean.
It makes me nervous for those train bots I pre-ordered.
No, I think they've gotten better because this.
I'm just making sure mine doesn't fall now.
Yeah, right. Watch like a random arm just falls.
It's like got me all nervous now. Like holy shit!
So Jeremy B says, "I wish they would." EE said Magic Square Minosaur is perfect. It's a great figure. I love it. Jeremy B said, "I wish they released Dead End and just deal with the combiner later."
right. Exactly. Agreed.
I'm fine with that. Just buying a separate piece. Like I don't care. I mean, that doesn't
prefer
matter
them
to
to
me.
be a gang, to look like a gang posed anyway, not a combiner.
The one fear I have is that fans' toys really like Dragstrip doesn't really look like he separates. So how are they going to do the arms? Are they going to do it like what was it? Was it X Transbot that did the shells, or was it DX9 that did the shells for the Dragstrip?
I think it was DX9, wasn't it? Where they bought like the separate kit for like $70 or something.
Right. But is that what Fans Toys is going to do too? Just have like a shell of Dragstrip and Dead End for the
I
arms?
don't know.
Oh, that's gonna make a lot of people mad.
Exactly.
Well, the way it looked like the elbow was in the arm, like in the figures. The way it looked like. I don't know. I'm kind of curious to find out about that.
Well, hopefully, we'll see.
I know I'm holding out for this, but I hope that they fucking actually Make Toys comes back and they actually finish the fucking cone or the
No,
I'm done.
not the cone heads, but the headmasters.
I'm done.
That's-
Yes, agreed. I need the
4 years
headbasters,
later, 5 years later, what is it
Yeah.
now? No.
especially the dudes.
Yeah,
And plus-
they've
plus
been
got
too busy
Scott-
making masks.
What's that shot? What's his name? Shot? Something shot? The Target Master.
Oh,
You did one.
Yeah,
Some scatter-
Yeah,
Yeah.
they teased one, another
contact
one.
shot. Contact shot.
contact shot. Yeah,
I wish they made the rest.
I'm just trying to think. What are they going to reveal? Like, there's been a lot of shit that's been revealed within the last few weeks.
X Transbot?
X Transbot's the one been revealing everything. Like I wouldn't mind
Yeah.
seeing.
Yeah, I'm
hang
wondering
on.
if they shot their load. I don't know.
I think they did. Pull up my list here.
I would have never guessed from the very beginning that Keith would would be like a legit fucking like rival to Fans Toys.
Right? And he's gotten better over the years
Yeah,
too.
that's a
yeah, I didn't
surprising
think that
thing, man. Especially when with those the headmaster what you call it, the gorilla and the Godzilla one. I forgot what it's called.
King Gorilla.
Yeah, those things.
Oh
were
yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Ape face.
Those
and,
two.
Yeah,
Oh fuck! What was their other names? I can't remember.
those things were so dope.
Yeah. Those were cool because I remember picking up those years ago.
And them KFC Junkions are the best too. I bought as many.
I wouldn't be surprised we'll see Junkions like an actual prototype or something.
I mean, the mold is already done. They just
Yeah.
gotta do like the add-on parts. I mean, it's really
Yeah.
not changing much.
Because I'm just kind of curious. Like, yeah, we had a third-party panel, but are they actually going to have test shots?
I would want to see.
I think you'll see
MMCs
it.
Protect the
Go ahead.
bots.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Like a test shot of those. Like
Yeah.
we got the renders last year.
Hmm.
I'm hoping that Fans Hobby, now that they're going to finish up the Autobot Headmaster Juniors. They're going to do the Decepticon Headmaster Juniors next.
That's on my list.
Yeah.
Oh, Kenneth corrected us. He said X-Transbots did.
Thank you,
The
Kenneth.
shells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What else? We'll probably see a reveal or two because I'm kind of curious. If we don't see something from Fans Toys, I think people are going to get freaked out.
Well,
Like-
they weren't there last year. They didn't do the virtual con last year.
No.
That was like a lot of speculation back then. Are they done? Are they done? Remember that?
hmm
I mean,
But then-
unless
Do you think they'll drop a big bomb?
Remember 2 years ago they dropped that big bomb with Fort Max.
I think we'll see the head. I think we'll see the head figure of that there as a prototype.
hmm
I think we'll definitely see that.
I think we'll see Metroplex next or anything like that.
Yo,
No, they gotta go to Decepticon. So
yeah,
Probably,
Tripticon or Scorponok? Probably Scorponok would make more sense.
hmm
yeah. Although if they want to reuse that mold, they could probably just do Fort Max. Not Fort Max. Jesus
Grand
Christ.
Max. Yeah.
Grand Max or Metroplex.
They just have to
Yep.
throw in a Pretender shell with that Grand
Mhm.
Max figure.
That would be a nice surprise.
Pretenders?
Pretenders.
That's
Yeah,
the one
that would be cool.
frontier no one has tried yet.
Hmm.
Like I'm
Actually,
gonna say in my video, like this.
Give me some GoBots.
that one Kickstarter campaign tried to do something like that. And we did.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that was a few years ago.
Yeah.
Someone tried to do like some weird ass
Mhm.
Pretenders that no one bought. I remember
Yeah.
that.
Mm.
I felt bad
That
for
would
those
be
guys.
interesting. That would be very interesting. So like I said, that's the one thing one gimmick they haven't touched yet.
So I'm kind of curious what Unique Toys is going to drop because now they're back.
Are they?
I missed the
Did you
memo
see-
'cause I haven't seen them.
Dude, did you see they've been dropping pre-orders for like that movie Megatron and shit like that? They did it like 2 weeks ago.
Right.
Oh, that's why I don't care. 'Cause it's Bayverse.
The big
Yeah.
brass balls on these people.
Yeah.
Do movie
And they just-
versions of stuff.
They up and quit because they got a slap on the wrist because of all that shit. And then now they just pulled it out. They must have worked out something. I don't know.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
no, I'm with SLB on that one. Like, I would have never. What? Why? Oh, the movie one. No
Yeah.
wonder we don't know about.
Exactly. Like I really don't care
I
about
was.
Bayverse.
I'm not a unique toys guy, so I don't really care what they reveal.
dude, like their transformations are fucking crazy.
I remember back then when they first started, it was what their Predicon. They were joining the Predicon war. It was
There you go.
between them.
So this is what they revealed is their next figure.
Looks accurate.
I mean, it looks.
If you care
Uh-huh.
for it.
Yeah, it does look accurate, but it's fucking.
It's
Bayverse.
still. Yeah.
God, I don't want that.
I'm actually gonna pick it up just because I try to get a Megatron from like different shit. So
Oh, that's right. That's from the sequel
Mhm.
version.
So-
That's
I remember that.
Dark of the Moon.
But yeah, they randomly threw that up like I don't know, like 2 weeks ago, and there's two different versions. There's a weathered version and a regular version. And I was actually surprised by that, and I was like, "Holy hell!" I hope we see that Planet X, like a prototype of that Grimlock. That'll be cool to
It was
see in
crazy.
person.
You know how long it's been? Like, wait, when did that Dark of the Moon come out?
2008.
No,
Right.
that's the first movie.
So,
Oh,
the teenagers that watched that back then, they're old enough to buy these Bayverse stuff. To them, the nostalgia.
Well, Dark of the Moon was in 2011.
that's right. That's
Okay, so 10 years ago. So
Yeah.
the guys that were 15 years old at the time watching
Or
this shit,
25, yeah.
they can afford it now. They're like, oh, you need toys. That's my shit.
I'm wondering if we're going to get some legend-sized prototypes or something.
I don't believe Magic Square was had a presence last year, the virtual thing.
Not really. Not that I remember. I'm hoping that they drop like a couple more of their Constructicons, like maybe at this convention or something.
Does Kang Toys have any more of those Limbos to show off for that Predaking?
Monkey Can,
Yeah.
Razor
I'm sure we'll see
Claw,
something by
and
They still have the 2 arms they had, or no, the 2 legs yet. No, 1 leg and 1 arm or something, right?
I'm massive brain fart on the name, but the other leg, the ram.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see some more purple potato stuff.
You know, they announced a bunch of stuff last year, but I have not seen a single figure come out since then.
Well, they put they put what 2 figures out total?
Someone has the Shockwave. I think it was Chuck.
I have Shockwave. I had the prototype for that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who else. That Shockwave is cool. Like Bobby reviewed it, but
Purple potato.
yeah, Headstrong the Rhino. Kenneth said.
Thanks, Ken. Again.
I hope we kind of see maybe some of the X-Transbot shit like as a prototype this year. Like some of the shit they've been showing pictures of.
We'll probably see another Protectobot limb.
Yeah.
You got my interest.
I think we'll see that. We'll probably see a ton of the stuff they revealed already.
Yeah. Dude, I hope somebody does a legend-sized fucking Omega and shit like that in a Triptychon or something. That'd be cool.
Am I the only one in on the Moon Studio train bots?
No, Wolf is.
My man.
I wouldn't be.
See those.
That would be pretty cool. They look pretty done, to be honest. Like the first 2.
The first 2, yeah, definitely are.
Mm-hmm.
The other 4, I think we've seen resin prototypes of them.
Yeah,
It'd be
yeah.
nice to see those in person.
So EE says, I need Magic Square, the rest of the Dotson brothers, Skyfire, Dinobots, and Omega.
It's coming,
Nice.
Sure.
The Skyfire is definitely a missing one. Omega is too, but I want them to finish their damn. I mean, I don't have the New Age. I know a lot of people like the New Age. I prefer Magic Square, just me personally, but it's a cool. Yeah, the New Age set looks good for the Devi. And then Kenneth also said, I'm in on the Moon Studios train bots as well. That's awesome. I didn't get them because I had, like, for me, like, I don't know. They're cool looking figures. I just didn't have an attachment to the characters, so I just didn't.
I don't either, but I stand behind Zeta, Moon Studios, what the fuck you want to call them. Yours being the exception, of course, but my Superion, dude, I love that figure. He's fucking.
It's a good figure.
I have the Bruticus. It has its flaws, but it's staying up.
I pre-ordered even after this arm broke. I still pre-ordered that painted Bruticus that's coming. I mean, they're good sets. I think mine had. I think mine already had a defect in it, and I didn't notice it. Probably is what happened. But it is what it is. We sent out emails to them. Hopefully, I'll get replacement parts.
I think we're going to see a Fans Toys Wind Charger. That's the one mini bot they haven't done yet from season 1.
They start with that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're Cliff Jumper.
The Cliff Jumper too. Yeah.
They're Jazz. I mean, it's been weird like this year because they've announced like a bunch of stuff, but we really haven't seen prototypes or anything. So,
or they're Wheelie.
Finally, a replacement
for Ollie.
Yeah. Let's see here. New Age Devi legs are too skinny. That's what he said. He does look like he skipped leg day, though.
Yeah.
But I saw the purple on him. Shout out to the guys in the New York chat and all that. But I'm kind of hoping we see maybe repaints of the rest of the Seekers from
Deformation.
Deformation. Yeah, because I love those. Those are great.
Wouldn't mind seeing coneheads from them.
The Deformation one is the masterpiece size one that people like, right?
Yeah, that's the latest one that came out.
Mhm.
Just like right after the Masterpiece Starscream, I think, came out.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
just had like a mini stroke when Yule said wheelie.
For a minute, I thought, wait.
His mouth started hanging. Ooh.
Yeah, because at first I was looking, I was like, did this internet freeze for a second?
Yeah.
No,
Like,
I'm sorry. Really, just fucking say wheelie? Like,
No, I had a
Mhm.
legit stroke.
guys, I have to go.
Yeah, it's been fun, but fuck.
Mhm. Dude, did you see that no name brand company? I want to kind of pick them up, but it's like a fifth party, I guess, or something, fourth party of the knockoff of the Magic Square set. Like they're oversized. Did you see that? Of their breakdown of Wild Rider, they have like an oversized version of them, like an oversized set.
See that?
Yeah, like dude, it looks just like the originals. Here's a picture of it. Check this out. But it's like $36 for the set.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And they're oversized too. They are 4.33 inches tall.
I remember back then, the only one I knew that was official fourth party was Clone Droid or something.
Yeah.
You guys that
I think we're gonna see something from Wai Zhang.
why shine?
They're coming out of the woodworks again. Or Moon, or what is it? Black Mamba or whatever it is.
Amba.
So anyway.
I pick up yet versions of stuff that they do.
Mhm. Oh yeah. Yeah.
They're the S models tend to be better quality than the real thing.
So we're going on 2 hours and 20 minutes now. Holy shit. This we went by so fast, like just the crazy discussions and all the fun time. Did we want to get into the DC stuff or are we good?
I think we're good today.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool.
How about that next week?
We
All
can
right.
talk about it in person on Saturday.
We could do that.
We could work. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Good.
All right, Wolf, you want to kind of take us out?
All right. Well, let's just take a moment, go around the yard, give your shout outs, give your where you at. We'll start with our special guest. Special guest, where can we find you at?
Well, first and foremost, I want to thank you guys for having me on. This has been really fun. I appreciate it. Blessings, stay blessed.
Always,
Glad you never
always. It's
struck.
yeah. Thank God for that, right? That's the last thing we need for TFcon or your health too. Jesus.
I know, just the ear on the side of caution. I did get a COVID test today.
Nice.
So I'm negative. Just let you know now. I mean, I still got the herpes and everything, but everything else is negative.
I'll make sure I wear a rubber glove this weekend. So.
Oh, dude, come on.
You
we're
haven't
good.
lived if you haven't been
live a
burned.
little.
Just saying.
You can find me on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, Twitter's SLB vlog. Look it up. Subscribe to my channel. Watch my videos.
I subscribed to your channel while you were talking earlier. So there you go.
All right. Well, we'll wait for confirmation from the.
I hear the comment section. Do the same thing.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll look at the analytics later.
But yeah, I mean that's pretty much where you can find me. And I'll be at TFCon. So if you see this face, see this shirt, come say hi to me. Rochambeau, I don't fucking know. I'm fucking.
He's like,
tired,
come
man.
buy me a beer or something.
Fucking buy me a fucking beer, man.
Autographs are $20.
Right.
Hey, when I was in the band, I did sign a tit or two. Just gonna say that right
I'm
now.
sure you did.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Yule, where are you at, buddy?
Well, you can find me at Cocoasmooth at Instagram, where I post mostly Funko Pop pictures these days.
Mhm.
I try to do comics, but man, I don't even know where to go with comics anymore these days. It's just all over
Mhm.
the place, right? And you can see me at YouTube at Cocoasmooth619, where I tried to do Wednesday new comic book days, but again, the industry's just all over the place for me, man, and I just can't catch up, and so it'll be erratic. Maybe when the fundage starts to get better, like if I get a raise or something, I'll be able to have a more consistent New Comic Book Wednesdays. But yeah, that's where I try to review stuff, and I'm gonna be reviewing and showcasing a bunch of other things that other than just Pops. But Pops is what makes me, I feel like expressing myself out of. Believe me, I got a fuck ton of toys from back in the day that I haven't done.
Express yourself.
So I'm gonna share that, like all the Masters of the Universe classic toys.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna do videos and all that. But yeah, that's where you'll find me. Other than this awesome spot with the rest of these gentlemen over here at the Nerds Have Spoken, that's where you'll find me. And yeah, who's left? Was that the Wolf already? No,
Jason, where are you at, buddy?
You could find me at a record store next week buying a new album called PWA, Filipinos with Attitude, featuring Yule. No, I'm just messing around. Dude, thank you for coming on. Josh, you've been amazing. And we talk all the time here and there in the group chats and whatever else. So thank you again for popping on. You're welcome to come on anytime. It's definitely been a fun experience. A lot of laughs. I mean, hell, we went by 2.5 hours, didn't even realize it. You know what I mean?
I am a little upset though that Tim isn't here because we could have done the Jewish and German thing. But no.
Maybe we could say that for another episode.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. You can find me in the Facebook groups as Jason Lowry. You can find me on Xbox. Hopefully after TFcon, after work kind of chills out, you'll find me as Clutch2345 on Xbox. And you can find me with some of these guys next week at TFcon. I'll be there. We get in Thursday, and we're actually going to hit Baltimore Comic-Con Friday, and then Saturday and everything else. So we'll be all there. Come hang out. Come by, say what's up, say hi, take a picture. I'll take a picture with you. You know, a little bit of funness going on. Right. Hopefully we'll see some pretty good stuff next week. I'm pretty excited. It's been a long time coming since we've been going on almost 2 years now without one of those. Yeah, I'm excited. So, but that is it for me for the week. What about you, Wolf?
First off, thank you, special guest, for joining us. Enjoy talking with you. Look forward to see you in a few days.
Yep.
Shout out to the cast and crew again for the generous gifts of the Motu. Really appreciate all you guys. Thank you for cock blocking and
that you could use the money to buy other ones instead of the ones.
Right?
Yes. Shout out to my wife for a sword. I mean, holy crap. Still trying to believe that one.
What?
Yeah, you can catch me again with everyone else, Baltimore Comic-Con, TFcon. Look for the sword-wielding maniac. He's going around.
Which one?
If you see us, if you see me and Crystal, come say hi. We are passing out small presents. Just come say hi. We'll let you put our hand in your bag and you can pick something out. So come say hi to us. In the meantime, you can find me, Erik Von Wolfenstein, on all your social media needs. And with that, I do believe we're done. And I think the nerds have spoken. See you at TFcon. Next week, we'll do a wrap-up. Good talking to you guys.
Oh, yeah. Catch you guys next week.
Peace out.
Don't forget to press and clean your stuff before you slab it. Make sure your option clean and press.
Yes, sir.
And also clean and press your clothes when you go to TFcon.
I'm going to use
or it's optional.
3 bottles of
deodorant, everyone.
That's right.
I want to smell you.
There's definitely going to be some.
Oh, no,
all right, see you guys.
Peace out.
Oh, yeah.